Disclaimer. This video's information is being provided for informational, educational, and general interest purposes only. The information in this video is not intended to shock, enrage, or otherwise provoke the viewer. The sole purpose of this video was to raise awareness of true crime-related events. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
November 13, 2022, 17:18:51.
Cleveland 911, this is Operator Taylor. Do you need police?
Yeah, there's the police, please. There's some folks here in my neighbor's driveway say they've got a niece missing. She's been missing for about a month, and they got some information she might be in this apartment here next door because she called them from there. So they're wanting to know if you could send a police officer over here to assist them.
Okay, what's the address?
And my address is 3215 West 98th, so I'm going to guess this is around 3217 West 98th Street.
All right, can I get your name?
3207, I'm sorry, 3207.
Okay, West 98?
Yep.
All right, can I get your...
3209, the girl just went and looked, it's 3209. Yeah.
Okay.
They said that's the last talk, when they talked to her last month when she went up missing, that was the last time.
Up in the morning and was crying and screaming and saying he was shooting at her.
Okay, well you can tell the police that, when they get here. You tell the police that. So they said this is the only lead they've had to where she's been missing, so they'd like to talk to a police officer if you could send one over.
Okay, can you put her on the phone so I can ask her a couple?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi. Okay, so can you tell me what's going on?
So my cousin, she's been missing for over a month. Around October 8th? Around October 8th, she made a phone call to us around 2, 3 in the morning, and she was screaming and she was hysterical, and she said that the man that she had been dealing with was shooting at her, and that she had made it into the house and was trying to she ran upstairs. That's all she said, and then she was like, okay, man, and hung up. That's it. And then after that, nobody has heard anything from her. We don't know where her car is at. We don't know where her phone is at. Huh?
Did you report her missing?
Yes. And we gave the police all the information about this house. We've been sitting here all day waiting for police to come. No police has showed up that even came to look at this house. And we've seen 2 police officers right past.
You called about this earlier, or was it?
The police actually went to my mother's house. My mom called and asked for them to come to her house. And she told them everything and gave them the information. And they said that they would go look and check it out.
Yeah, they were out.
They never came here?
Okay. Says they had no response at the door.
So they can't open the door and just please check?
No, we can't.
This man has said that he pulled the carpet up and burned the carpet up within this month that she has been missing because they had a bedbug infestation. Why? But if she's saying that she was in his house and she was getting shot at, wouldn't it make sense for him to pull the carpet up and burn the carpet if it was blood on the carpet? He got rid of his car within this last month. He's now taking Ubers and Lyfts every day to the same job that she worked at. She just disappeared.
Okay, what's her name?
Adrianna Taylor. The police said they can't. She said they won't open the door.
We know her date of birth?
Is it March 3rd, cousin? Yes. Her birthday is March 3rd, 1999.
What up, Z?
All right, and how long has she been missing?
since October 8th. It's been a whole month, and this man is still going to work. The day he left work, the day she came up missing, he was in work. We have employees that are witnesses. They are all reaching out to the family members saying the day he left work, he was so mad at her because he found out that she was cheating on him. And he's been doing everything for her. He yelled, like, I'm going to kill this bitch. And came back to work days later, sick and throwing up and just acting weird.
So you've been waiting all day for the officers to come out?
Yes.
What kind of vehicle are you in?
Huh?
What kind of vehicle are you waiting in?
A black Impala.
Okay. Do we know if he's there or?
No, he moved out the house. He's been throwing stuff out. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing that's adding up. Why would you just up and unexpectedly? It's when she disappears, move out of where you're staying and tell your job that you moved because of a bed-bug infestation. And then you get rid of your car and you're Ubering and using Lyft every day to and from work. Like, that's just weird. His name, I have his full name.
Okay, so
I have his job.
is anyone in the home right now?
No.
So it's a vacant home?
Not that we know of. It's vacant. But what if she's in there? So you're telling me if we say she's missing, it's the last place that we know for sure she's been, you guys can't open the door and just do a wellness check. Just check.
We would not.
I can call the landlord and ask her to open it for you.
Okay, well, we're going to go home. It's okay. We're going to go home. Can I give you his full name?
Yes.
His name is Anthony Kennedy. He works at Giant Eagle Warehouse, Seaway. In
His date of birth?
No. He's 45. He's 45 though, and he's the only black supervisor at Giant Eagle's warehouse. The only black one. He works on the grocery side. They're investigating him at his job currently because they're trying to figure out why a 45-plus-year-old man is even taking care of a 23-year-old. He's been paying her car note. We can't find her car. We can't find her phone. We just can't locate her. She's just disappeared from the face of the earth.
All right. Can I get your name and number?
Daisha, D-A-J-A-H. Taylor, T-A-Y-L-O-R. 216-356-0653.
All right. I'll get this information sent over for the officers, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is the guy whose phone you're using, is he still there?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a young dude that was so gung-ho about me being out here. I wasn't looking at y'all. I was thinking my cat before I saw you out here. I didn't come out here to check you out. I just seen you sitting over here, my friend. Hello?
Hi. So can I get your name and phone number?
Sure, my name is Terry Pigman.
What's the last name?
P-I-G-M-A-N.
All right. What's a good phone number for you?
The one you have there, you should be able to read that.
456-4619.
I appreciate you telling it out loud. Yeah, that's it.
You said it's the one we have, correct?
Yeah.
All righty. All righty. Well, thank you for calling. We'll get an officer out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
911, what's your emergency?
Officers from the 4th District Police Department were assigned to respond to a missing person report at 3579 East 151st Street on November 13, 2022, at around 12:34 p.m. Adrianna Taylor, the caller's niece, has not been seen or heard from since October 8, 2022. The caller also mentioned that she thought Anthony Kennedy, a man, might have done something to her niece because of their known friendship. the missing person's aunt, Kelly McAlphin, met the officers when they arrived. She stated that on October 8, 2022, the missing person called and screamed into the phone that her boyfriend, Anthony Kennedy, was shooting at her. According to Ms. McAlphin, that was the last time Adrianna Taylor had been in contact with any family members or friends. Officers discovered during their investigation that Adrianna Taylor and Anthony Kennedy moved in together shortly after meeting at their place of employment. Officers discovered that Anthony Kennedy had been threatening to kill Adrianna Taylor and making remarks about her cheating on him. When officers investigated, they found no evidence of any calls regarding gunfire on October 8. When multiple addresses were examined, the results were also unfavorable. The 4th District Detective Bureau was tasked with conducting additional investigation on the case. Investigators spoke with multiple people. 3209 West 98th Street was the location of the execution of a search warrant. Investigators examined the scene and gathered data. Detectives discovered the following information while conducting their investigation. Adrianna Taylor and Anthony Kennedy moved in together shortly after meeting at their place of employment. Adrianna Taylor claimed that her boyfriend, Anthony Kennedy, was shooting at her when she called her aunt on October 8, 2022. Since then, Adrianna Taylor has not been in contact. Anthony Kennedy has had multiple Pennsylvania addresses in the past. Adrianna Taylor's 2020 Ford Fusion was found to have been detected by a license plate reader camera in Murraysville, Pennsylvania on October 12, 2022. This information was obtained through an information request made to several license plate readers in Ohio and Pennsylvania. On October 11, 2022, the car was seen traveling toward Pennsylvania on the turnpike when it was also captured on camera. When detectives in Pennsylvania got in touch with law enforcement, they asked that Adrianna Taylor's car be checked out in the area, but the search turned up nothing. There was a be on the lookout for Adrianna Taylor. It was reported to the Cleveland Police Department that Adrianna Taylor's car was found in New Kensington, Pennsylvania. Anthony Kennedy was born in Pennsylvania, and investigators discovered during his interview that he still has family there. Adrianna Taylor and Anthony Kennedy moved in together and lived at 3209 West 98th Street, according to Kennedy's confirmation that they were dating. According to Anthony Kennedy, he ejected Adrianna Taylor around October 1st and hasn't seen or spoken to her since. Anthony Kennedy claimed he drove Adrianna Taylor's car to Pennsylvania in order to hide it from the repo man when he was shown a picture of the vehicle with her out of it. Anthony Kennedy declared at this point that he did not want to respond to any more inquiries in the absence of an attorney. Adrianna Taylor's car was process towed from Pennsylvania to Cleveland Police Department Lot Number 2 on November 16, 2022. The car was examined on November 17, 2022, and possible evidence was taken out of it. Owner Lauren Evans of the rental property at 818 Hill Avenue, Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania, recently installed Ring audio video security cameras at the address, and on November 24, 2022, Evans received an alert on his cell phone from the cameras. When Evans' girlfriend watched the video clips, she saw an unidentified person moving around the home's backyard and acting as though he was doing something for which he wasn't authorized. She also saw the person mixing and pouring what looked like a powdery substance, then pouring it onto the ground behind the house. Evans also noticed this. It was approximately 5 o'clock at this point. Evans reported this unknown man doing something at the back of his property that did not appear to be right to the Wilkinsburg Police Department, and he asked for assistance. Since he was only 2 blocks away, he chose to sound the camera system's internal audible alarm to warn the unidentified man after waiting for the Wilkinsburg police to arrive at the Hill Avenue residence and not receiving a prompt response. After gathering the objects he had been using for this activity, the unidentified male left the property swiftly. When Evans and his girlfriend arrive at the Hill Avenue property, they see a small hill of what looks to be mixed and poured concrete at the back of the house where the man is standing and working, along with pieces of a solid concrete slab placed along the poured concrete. When the Wilkinsburg Police Department showed up, Evans gave them an explanation of what he had seen from the video clips that his Ring camera system had sent him. Evans claims that after learning what was beneath the pile, the responding officers did nothing but told him to call for assistance and to leave the area. At this point, Evans got hold of a sledgehammer and some other hand tools, took the slabs out of the concrete mound, and started hitting the pile of concrete until it cracked. Evans got a kind of prying tool to help break the pieces apart once a crack or breaking appeared. After removing a portion of the outer concrete, Evans and the Wilkinsburg police officer noticed a black plastic bag inside a wheeled portable container that was partially submerged in the ground. Something started to smell in the bag. The Wilkinsburg policeman speculated that the dog might be dead. Evans took a sharp object, cut open a section of the plastic bag, and saw a human hand inside the cut and opened area. The bag emitted an awful stench. Additionally, the Wilkinsburg police officer noticed the human hand and sent out the appropriate alerts. Along with at least one detective from the homicide unit of the Allegheny County Police Department, members of the Allegheny County Office of the Chief Medical Examiner arrived and started excavating the plastic bin that held the body inside the plastic bag as well as concrete. After the bin was completely excavated from the ground, it was transported, along with the contents of the portable bin, to the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner. When the excavated bin containing the items was delivered to the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner, it was found that inside the portable bin was a dead and decaying human body that was partially covered in concrete-like material and bent or folded at the waist. The postmortem examination was carried out on November 25, 2022 by personnel from the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner. Following the preliminary investigation, it was determined that Adrianna Taylor's body was the one found in the back of 818 Hill Avenue. The Allegheny County Police Department Homicide Unit was then informed of the findings by the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner. The results were subsequently communicated to Cleveland Police Department Homicide Unit. Detective Callahan informed Kelly McAlphin in the afternoon of November 25, 2022, about Adrianna Taylor's discovery, and the Cleveland Police Department Homicide Unit will take up the investigation. Detective Callahan also told Kelly McAlphin to get in touch with the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner if she wanted to find out more details about Adrianna Taylor's body. Adrianna Taylor's body was excavated and taken to the Allegheny County Office of the Medical Examiner for postmortem examination and identification. Adrianna Taylor's body was partially buried in the area of the backyard that borders 818 Hill Avenue in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania, and covered in plastic and concrete inside a rolling plastic bin. November 25, 2022, was the morning of the postmortem examination. Dr. Ariel Goldschmidt, a forensic pathologist, oversaw and conducted the examination. A head wound from a gunshot wound was the cause of death. It was determined that Adrianna Taylor's death was a homicide. Certain tattoos that Adrianna Taylor had on her body and in pictures at the time of her examination allowed for a positive identification.
Going on. Hi, sir. Detective Callahan with the Cleveland Police Department. Detective Santillo here. Can we speak to you real quick? I think that's him. Not liking my spot. Yeah, he looked like he was half naked. Yeah. Alright, he's got one more minute. He's got one more minute. Hey, sir. We come in and talk to you for briefly?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, we'll explain. Yeah, it's just cold out here. Sorry. Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
I am Detective Callahan with the Cleveland Police Department. That's Detective Santillo. And this is Agent Burke with the FBI. If you guys have a minute, we want to talk to you about a missing person investigation. Close that door. That we got going on.
Wake me up. Who's what? What's your name?
Detective Callahan. Who are you?
Agent Burke with the FBI. Michael. This is my house.
You're Michael?
Yes, this is my fuck. This is my house.
Okay.
Who are you?
Detective Santillo.
That's Detective Santillo.
I'm from Cleveland as well.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You guys just waking up?
Yeah.
Sorry to wake you up.
Yeah, sorry to wake you up. Hey. We just like, what's up?
We are conducting a missing person investigation out of Cleveland, and we want to speak to you guys in regards to when Anthony was here. Anthony's Michael's brother was here last month, and that's what we're here for, to speak to you about that. So you want to sit down? Or?
They talked to me, and I think, which one of y'all did I talk to?
It wasn't. That was.
We came down from Cleveland.
Yeah.
To talk to you guys.
They called one of y'all on the phone. Might not
They
be
did.
y'all.
Yeah, we talked to them. Yeah, but that was Allegheny County that was here at that time, and that was early on. But there's more stuff going on that we want to be able to speak to you guys about. Is that a closet?
That's a bathroom.
Oh,
another one. You probably got used to that.
Okay. All good. Do you want to sit down?
Yeah.
You're Celeste, right?
Yeah, I'm Celeste.
Yeah.
Come on, that's one. Celeste, do you remember telling the detectives about Anthony being down here in October and going to a garage and all that kind of stuff? Where he was with a car.
What car?
That's what we're asking you about. Like,
No.
what did you? Can you maybe tell us?
He asked me to see Anthony in a white car or something. No, I didn't see.
You didn't see
in
him
the
in a
car.
white car.
No.
So he walked up to the house or something like that.
I don't know how he got here.
He just got here. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know how he got here.
What was the purpose of the visit when he came?
I mean, you know, that's his brother, and he comes, he visits.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. So, how long was he here when he came here?
You know, maybe 2 days.
2 days. Did he stay here then? Stay with you then? How did he get back to Cleveland?
He got back with his niece.
Oh, his niece. Okay.
Yeah.
What's his? This is awesome cat.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Most cats are afraid of you, you know. And this one's all over me. Who's his niece?
Wait.
You sit here, sir. Sit down.
Yeah, like.
What if I turn that down a little bit?
I'll turn it off.
Or mute it. Yeah, whatever's easiest.
My son reads this thing on
Yeah.
all night.
It's peaceful. Yeah. Waterfall and wasn't.
Yeah, fish over there.
So Mike, we're just talking to Celeste about when Anthony came down here to visit in October, and that he got a ride back to Cleveland with Gloria. Is that right? That's your niece. Is she from this area? She lives here, not up in Cleveland, or did she come down from Cleveland?
No, she don't live in Cleveland.
She lives down here. Okay. What are you guys aware of as far as this investigation goes? Do you know what we're looking at or what's happening? How much did Allegheny tell you? Or?
I didn't say it was a missing person report or something.
I was at work and I gotta go to work. So I gotta get up out here and go to iron. All I know is y'all came to my house, scared the shit out of my wife, about some fucking car.
Okay. So that was Allegheny Police, Allegheny County Sheriff's Office. I don't know the circumstances about how they got here or what that was all about.
No.
Nobody's intention to scare anybody.
No, it was about some car and some disappearance. That's what I'm saying. That's what she told me.
Yeah. Right. So, are you aware that Anthony's girlfriend is missing? Okay. Did you guys know her?
No, who?
Natasha? Girl.
Oh, I never, no.
Okay. Do you know his wife then?
I know his wife.
Okay. That's, I think, who you just were right?
Yeah.
So he had a girlfriend as well. In the past, it's her that's missing, and her car was down here. And he brought her car down here. And he's told us why he brought her
down here.
Yeah, he told us why he brought her car down here. But we're just trying to put the pieces together.
I've never seen no car here. What is he talking about? What car?
She had a white Ford Fusion, a 2020 white Ford Fusion. It was actually just up in New Kensington. We have the car back.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said he brought it down here to hide it from the repo people that were trying to repossess it from her. So, you don't know about that?
I never seen no white car.
Yeah, I never seen no white car.
That's surprising because he says that he brought it here.
Brought it to here, to this house?
Yeah.
Yeah, not fucking white car here.
No?
No.
Okay. So you never saw this car at all?
A white car?
Yes, sir. White car.
No, I don't recall seeing him in a white car.
Okay. So we're talking about the same visit, right? In October?
Last month.
September?
No, October.
I think he came at the end of September.
No, he came October 11th.
October 11th?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He didn't come here, not in a white car.
Okay, but are we talking about the same visit then? What, Celeste, are we talking about October 11th?
I imagine. I don't know the date, so whatever, but I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know the date. I didn't know the date. Yeah.
It's a little more than a month ago from now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
5
right.
weeks.
But yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, it's not that long ago. It's October 11th, right? I mean, it's...
When I do a whole lot.
When he showed up here, you don't know how he got here, and he stayed for 2 days, and then Gloria took him back to Cleveland. Is that right? We have that right, Mike? Does that sound right?
No.
Well, I think we're catching you still in a sleep haze. I think a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
I'm waking up on my sleep.
All right. Well, we're sorry about that, but it's important that we, follow up on this. Nobody's seen or heard from this woman since that time.
When?
And Anthony's telling us one thing, and you're telling us a different thing.
I'm not telling you nothing.
Well, you're saying that he didn't come down here with
the
that car, and he's saying he did. So that's what we're trying. When things don't match up like that, that's what.
Didn't see no fucking car.
I did not see a white car.
I don't know what the hell y'all like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, and fair enough. If you didn't see the white car, that's fine.
No.
We're just trying. Your story is your story. It's not. We're not telling you what to say. We're just trying to figure out why they don't marry up, right?
Yeah, he said that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Okay.
I didn't
fair
see
enough.
a white car.
And maybe he's not telling us the truth. Maybe he's confused about something. That's also possible. When he was here, Mike, were you hanging out with him, or did you go to work?
That's my brother. That's my brother, of course.
So what did you guys do for those couple of days that he was here?
I mean, seen a couple people, friends, a couple of people I know. He just hung with me.
Okay. Can you tell us who you guys hung out with?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with telling you my friends and shit like that.
Okay, but it was your friends. You guys were
my friends, my people. He don't know nobody in Pittsburgh. Like he lived out Cleveland for 20-something years.
Yeah, so this is just going out. He was just here for a friendly visit. Is that the deal?
He don't always come down, but what he do, we kick it. We go out, we have a couple drinks, we go fuck with people we ain't seen in a minute, shit like that.
Cool. And how did he get down here?
He came down here in his truck.
In his truck?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you saw. You saw his truck.
Yeah.
What truck was he driving at the time?
A black truck.
Do you remember it was a Ford or a Chevy?
His truck. He had a truck, a black truck. He drove down here.
Okay.
I picked him up in her truck. We
went
down and we went down to Homewood. You know what I'm saying? We went to South Side. We went to 8. Went to a couple of bars. A couple of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He didn't even stay long.
A couple of days.
Not even a couple of days. He left the next day.
So, why did Gloria take him back if he was driving his truck?
His truck, something happened to his truck to where it wasn't functioning right. He parked it.
Okay.
He was going to get it towed back up there. My niece was the one that said she'll take him back. She took him back.
Okay.
And I guess he got his truck back up there.
And then he ended up getting it back there somehow?
I think he got it towed or something.
Okay. He didn't come back and get it?
No, he didn't come back up here.
He got it towed?
Yeah, I think he had to.
Right.
I haven't talked to him.
So when he showed up in his truck, you said you went and picked him up. Is that because he had a mechanical problem or something? Or did he drive it here?
What you mean?
You said when he came into town, you picked him up.
No. When he came here, he came in his truck. He followed me when we got to where we was going. His truck's on our way there. The truck wasn't. So when we parked it, we sat there for like 3-4 hours and kept fucking with it. It wouldn't turn over.
Okay. So you're saying when he drove down here for the visit, he came right here in his truck. So you
saw
him in his truck. I got you. And that's when you never saw a white car. He was driving his black truck.
Yeah, he was driving his truck. Okay. I didn't see the car.
Did you see this car also?
I didn't.
This truck?
No.
You didn't? Okay. So then...
She never came downstairs.
Yeah, because I was asleep.
She never came downstairs.
Okay. When he got here in the truck, you guys hung out for a minute, and then you went out and just hung out with your people?
No, we parked the car off the side of the road because it was damn near in the middle of Turtle Creek. So we had to push it to the side.
This is after you left here and went somewhere.
We were going to go see some people,
Okay.
and the truck fucked up.
Got it.
And that's when we parked it, pushed it to the side.
So you
We sat there trying to get it together. We pushed it over to the side, and that was it.
Okay. Did you help him with the tow truck or anything?
No.
He just found that on his own? The tow company to bring it back up to Cleveland?
He had to. He was on the phone damn near the whole time.
Okay.
I mean, it's expensive.
Yeah. So did he call for the tow then?
He must have. I mean, obviously.
Okay. And were you there when the tow truck got there?
No.
He just waited?
No. I don't know when he called the people. He was on the phone. I assume that he called them and told them where it was.
Okay.
And after he might have did it when he got back up there. I don't know when he did it. I just know he'd been on the phone trying to find somebody that was going to take it up.
While he was here, he's on the phone a lot,
Yeah.
trying to find somebody to take the car back up there. Okay. Did he use your phone or was he using his own phone?
He had to be using his own phone.
Okay. And ultimately, he probably didn't even tell the tow truck driver to get it until he was already back in Cleveland, because you never saw him.
I've never seen him. He left the keys in on the floor mat.
Oh, okay.
Left it unlocked. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was trying to get the car. You know what I mean? Because he didn't want nobody. I was trying to tell him, like, where it's at, nobody.
So you said Turtle Road. Where is
Creek?
Turtle Creek. Excuse me.
Turtle Creek.
So where exactly is that? We're from Cleveland. You don't even know.
It's in Pittsburgh. Y'all not from Pittsburgh.
No. Lived here for a while, but it's not a long time. So, is this Turtle Creek is a creek? Is there a road along the side of it?
No, Turtle Creek is a neighborhood.
Oh, it's a neighborhood.
Like Cleveland is a city.
Yeah.
And there's parts of Cleveland.
Yeah. The Collinwood neighborhood, Turtle Creek.
Turtle Creek is like a neighborhood.
Okay, so you were up there in Turtle Creek neighborhood, and do you remember the street where we left the truck?
No, I don't recall.
Okay. Was that like the day one of his visit that this happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you end up just putting him in your car, and you went out and did your thing.
Yeah, we rode.
Deal with the truck later kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
And then did he spend that night here and then left the next day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But he didn't spend the night somewhere else. He stayed here.
He spent the night here, but like I said, he left the next day.
And then your niece, kind of out of the goodness of her heart, drove him back to Cleveland,
Yeah.
and then came back here. What's Gloria's last name?
Kennedy. Henderson.
I'm sorry.
Henderson.
Henderson. Okay. And she's from this
No,
area,
she's from,
or?
No, she's from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. This is the outskirts.
Right here. Right.
Of Pittsburgh.
So when it was really just that one day where he's having problems with his truck, and then the one night where you're hanging out with him with your friends, and then the very next day he goes back and ends up at some point. Clearly, the truck gets towed back to Cleveland, and that's really it.
That's what I assume. It's not there. I haven't talked to Anthony in probably about 2 weeks.
Okay. Why would he tell us that he brought this car down here to hide it from a repo man? Does that make any sense to you?
No.
Does he ever mention anything about that? Like, how about this?
He brought this car down here to hide it from a repo man?
Yeah, like this girl was having problems with the car, paying it. She didn't want it to get repossessed.
He wouldn't tell me that. Because one, I'm not a sucker. And I don't pay for, I don't pay for bitches. Shit. And, I don't stand for that.
Okay.
It's not.
But he's not paying for it. He was just trying to help her out by getting rid of the car. You know what I mean? Or hiding it. Not
He
getting rid of
wouldn't
it.
tell me. He wouldn't tell me shit like that. He wouldn't.
Okay.
No, he wouldn't tell me no shit like that. That he was trying to do this for any type of bitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But he didn't even. You didn't see the car. He didn't mention it to you or anything like that. Because he's telling us that there was like he's worried about getting the GPS off of it or something like that. Because like the repo places, sometimes they put their own GPS on the car. If you're buying it from a
If you ban it from
Yeah, you know, so that in case you stop paying, they can come find it and grab it.
Oh yeah, that's what
There
they
you go.
do.
Kill switch, the GPS,
or the tracker, or whatever.
and he was like kind of worried about that situation, but
he ain't never told me about bringing the white car down here from the depot.
So we have that car on cameras down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we actually have it a block or two from here.
A block or two, camera.
Yeah. On that date. So that car.
That car was not here.
Okay.
At my house.
No, we don't have it at your house.
No, that's what
I'm about to say. What the hell you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, like,
a white car.
It's like he tells us this story about this car that he's hiding it for this girl, and then his story is backed up by the fact that it's on cameras getting off the interstate at the time he said it was getting off the interstate. Then you know, like those cops have those license plate readers on their cars. You know, it's hitting those license plate readers. We're seeing the car at various places around here on this time during this visit. So it's weird that his story is lining up perfectly. You know, we're trying to, frankly, you know, we got to get him out of this. You know, we don't want him involved in a missing person case. And the fact that he's saying, I left the car down here on this date, and then we recover the car down here. So we've got the car, and it's exactly where, essentially, he said it would be. I mean, he didn't tell us the street, but he said it would be down here because he was getting rid of this car for this girl.
I don't know nothing about this car.
Yeah,
I
haven't seen the white car at all.
Okay. Do you know anything about this girl?
Never met her.
Did he ever talk about Adrianna?
On after y'all came, well, not y'all, but the other people after I had looked it up because I was like, what's going on? But no, I never met her.
I never met her.
So you looked it up. Did you see it on like the remembrance page or anything like that?
No.
I seen it on some.
I just Googled it and said, missing persons or something.
And so you saw the story about it?
All it said was a girl was missing, Adrianna T. some shit, and last time she was seen was her boyfriend on 98, West 98.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I mean, you know that's where Anthony lives, right?
Yeah,
that's his boyfriend. So you can see that this isn't great for him. The sooner we can get him out of this case, the more quickly we can move into, you know, who might be responsible for it. And look, we're not even saying that anything has happened to her at this point, you know? We're just trying to find her so that we can, you know, so we can get out of this and find her safe. Look, people are allowed to go missing, right? You're an adult. If you want to disappear yourself, you're allowed to do that. Somebody's going to report you missing. As the police, we just got to, hey, you okay? Yeah, you're okay? Good enough. You can stay missing.
Yeah, I mean...
But if something did happen to this girl, you know, maybe she ran away at some point, didn't want to deal with something, and then something bad happened to her. We still have to figure that out, too. Right? So... Celeste.
You got any more coffee?
Huh?
He's asking about coffee.
Coffee.
Celeste, the information we got from Allegheny initially was that somebody told you something about taking this car to a garage. Do you remember saying something like that?
No, I told them that Anthony took his truck to a garage. It was broke down or something. And then, I don't know. I got repossessed. I don't know.
Do we have any more coffee?
I don't know.
So you're saying it has to do with that black truck?
Yeah, it's the black truck. I've never seen that.
That they took to a garage.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah. There's going to come a time when we leave here, and we're going to leave you with some information. If you want to call us privately, I understand this might be kind of a tough situation. I'd like you to call me privately.
Okay.
So in fact, I'm going to give you a card right now. I'll make sure you guys both have my card.
Yeah, because I was wondering why the first time they come talking to me. I'm like, what's going on?
These guys have cards too. We'll do this.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys ever live in Cleveland? You ever live in Cleveland?
No.
No, always been here? In this area? Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So you said, Mike, the last time we talked to Anthony was probably 2 weeks ago or so? Okay. Because we talked to him last week. This is when he gave us this information.
Oh, yeah. So, but y'all talked to him up there?
Yeah, up in Cleveland. Is he, I mean, as far as we know, he's still up there, but have you seen him since then?
No, he didn't come down.
No.
He's supposed to be coming down for the holidays.
Thanksgiving?
For Thanksgiving.
Cool. Well, I mean, look. Again, what we're trying to do is, marry his story up with what we know and get some corroboration.
Detective Santillo.
He's not a card with him, but he's with Detective Callahan.
Y'all both Cleveland police?
Yeah, we are.
Working in the
Yeah.
same office.
And we all work up in Cleveland together. Okay. Can I? Well, we don't want to take up a ton of your time here, so we'll get out of here. But Mike, what's your phone number in case I got a follow-up question?
412
513
1117.
Yeah, I better know mine.
And Celeste, what's your phone number?
Mine is 412
412
409
409
6138.
6138. Celeste, do you work?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I own my own kitchen over at my club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm,
You work late?
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm up.
What kind of food?
Oh,
What kind of food do you make?
Oh man, I make chicken, I make hamburgers, I make gyros.
That's enough. We're starving. Mike, 412
Celeste, you guys have other phones or just the one each?
No, I got one phone.
Yeah.
You want to call me? It'll pop up on my phone.
Both of my phones is dead.
Oh, he's got two.
This is my company phone.
What is that, Mike?
I don't know if it's. Yeah. The other one.
Yeah, what's your personal phone? Celeste, do you just have the one number? Mike, what kind of work do you do, Mike?
I'm a painter.
A painter?
Oh, excuse me.
Where's the other iPhone charger? I mean, all-purpose painting the driver.
If we ever get a property down here in Pennsylvania, or you can come to Cleveland, right? You do like inside, outside too?
Yeah, I do exterior, interior, but I mainly do interior.
Nice.
Mostly commercial or like residential?
Residential for now. I don't have the crew to do commercial. Yeah.
Hard to get people right now.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I have a solid crew right now, but I need the commercial contracts that are expensive and areas.
Things to keep you. Look at these cats.
So you have your own business, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the company?
All-purpose painting.
All-purpose painting?
Yeah, I just started it actually. I have 3 jobs coming up. You know what I mean? I also do like murals in children's rooms.
Oh yeah,
walls,
yeah, good.
And for adults if they want to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Alright, so the 1117 is the all-purpose painting number.
Yeah, that's the company number.
Okay, and the other one is the 9529. That's your personal.
Yeah,
okay.
I use that.
What number do you have for Anthony?
440. 3398.
440 would be the area code.
Yeah, I don't know the actual. I'm about to show you.
Okay.
You guys have kids?
I do.
You do? Yeah.
My son wants the PS5.
How old are your kids?
My kid's grown.
Oh.
And then I have my granddaughter. I have custody of her. She's 14.
14.
And she's 10th grade.
And that's your son's daughter?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids, I'll tell you, I thought I was done. I raised them.
Yeah, well.
14 teenagers. Something else.
650-9938. Yeah. That was a 440 number, right? So again, this is we're talking about the October visit, and you seem pretty certain that we're talking about the same visit, this October visit. You remember another visit in September?
Yeah, I seen him. In September. I think it was in September, maybe.
So is that another visit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't
So you remember this October visit, like we're saying too?
Yeah, but like I said, it was like we didn't really get the chance to do shit.
Gotcha. But just so I'm clear, it's the October one where there was a problem with the truck, though, right?
Yeah.
Not the September visit.
No.
Okay. So in September, did you drive the same truck? You just didn't have a problem with it, or?
No, I think he had a rental.
Okay.
I think he had a rental. To be honest, yeah, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he had a rental.
Okay. And then in October is when he was only here for a very short period of time. He had this problem with the truck. He was on the phone.
We're supposed to do. We had a couple things planned.
Okay.
I didn't want to take her truck because you know what I mean, road and you know what I mean.
Is this your Monte Carlo out here?
No,
that's yours. Okay. And you have a work truck?
Yeah, like I said, I just started my company, so my brother he drives me around, or I'll catch an Uber there. Like the place where I'm at right now is not far, so I'll just catch an Uber there.
Okay.
My tools are there.
I got you. So he's got like the work transportation. You guys just have this one car.
Yeah. She'll take me to like shit like today.
Drop you off.
Yeah, and then she'll
Because I don't work towards.
She don't work until at night. I'm supposed to be
6,
there
7, 8 o'clock.
Pretty soon. Yeah, get to work. All purpose?
9:30.
You doing some painting today?
Yeah, I've been painting. I'm gonna show you on my phone.
Yeah, like non-stop work, I would assume.
Gotcha.
Once it starts rolling in, it doesn't stop.
Right.
Oh no, that's
So do you do like plaster work too?
Yeah.
Stuff, prep and all that?
Yeah. For sure. That's how I started.
Oh my God, yeah.
Guys got all kinds of animals here, huh? I see a bird back there now.
Birds and fish, yeah.
Don't let the birds play with the fish.
Okay.
Just so you know. It's not going to turn out well.
I got another little fish tank over here too, and they're up on there trying to get in there. I'm like, oh, man, what did I do?
Good work. Oh yeah. Man, that place looks brand new.
You just got the 2 cats?
Mm-hmm.
No dogs?
Yeah.
You got a dog too?
Yeah, we got a dog.
Awesome.
Where's he at?
Downstairs in the basement. She don't like to walk up the steps.
Yeah.
And she's like a full grown.
I said I got 3.
It's K Corso.
3.
And she won't walk up the steps.
She won't come. How old is she?
After I finish
She's about a year.
A year? And she won't go up the steps?
She will not walk
I
up the
gotta
steps.
go do another room, and then by the end of the month, I gotta do another room, so that'll be a nice little penny.
That's awesome. Yeah. These cats are hilarious. Do they like each other? They're playing, or are they?
They're playing.
Sometimes they play, sometimes I don't know what's going on.
It's funny.
They
I'm not a cat guy.
My granddaughter. Yeah, me neither. I had that
cat
one.
guy. I really never liked the cats until that gray one.
The big one, the bigger one. Like I had them, then that one I got for my granddaughter. And it's like, I don't know if I did
I was a
that.
kid, cats were vicious. I'm a dog. I got King Corso downstairs.
Do you really? It's a nice dog.
Yeah, that's my baby.
That's what I was telling him. She
won't go up the stairs.
Though.
1 year old, I won't go up the
She won't
stairs.
walk up the steps.
She's over 1.
Yeah, she's over
That's
one.
because she had a traumatic. Like I had a pit bull.
Yeah.
That was full grown when she came as a puppy. I don't usually do this, but I thought because they were so interactive, I could run down the store, get some cigarettes, and come back. I came back. My big dog bit her, punctured her snout.
So fucked up ever since.
Yeah, not her senses. She gets like now she has anxiety.
Yeah.
She get around other animals or a lot of people.
That's sad.
So yeah, but that was my fault. She don't want to fall. She don't want to injure. Like she's hypersensitive to pain. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like she when dogs have traumatic shit happen to them when they're young, you gotta draw them out of that. I haven't really got a chance to get her out of that part.
Yeah. And can we trouble you for Gloria's phone number too?
That I don't have.
Okay.
I don't
When will you see her again?
Family, not family, probably Thanksgiving.
Okay. So our cell phone numbers are on those cards. Will you give her those? We can just talk to her.
Give her y'all number?
Yeah. Just have her give us a call.
Who do you want me to tell her to call?
Either or. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoever she get in touch with. And the only thing we want to ask her about is that trip back to Cleveland. You guys are pretty solid on dates and times, but this is what we do, right? We check every box, and we just need to say that we talked to her, and yep, she said the same thing. She drove him back up to Cleveland, and just to be done with it. But it's one of those things that helps us close it out. And if she would call us, we don't need to come back down here and talk to her and do all this. And we apologize for knocking on your door this morning, but you understand we're just kind of in a job that we got to handle that stuff face to face a lot of the time. In her instance, we could probably do that on the phone. Mm-hmm. So if she just called us, we don't want to have to do all the research to figure out where does she live and then show up at her house and all that nonsense.
I'll hit her on Facebook and tell her.
Okay. Yeah, just have her call one of us. 10 minutes on the phone, we'll be done. Okay?
Alright. Gloria lives, you said she lives in Pittsburgh. Like proper Pittsburgh, like city?
City. She lives in
Robinson,
yeah.
And that's like Turtle Creek, like a neighborhood? Robinson?
Yeah, I don't know how it's, when I say neighborhood, like section, but
we got it in Clinton too, like, we got areas where you call the neighborhood a certain thing, like Kinsman or West Park or something
like Monroeville, Penn Hills. Robinson is like, I don't know how to explain it.
Is Grapeville part of Jeanette?
No.
It isn't. It's its own city? Or its own town?
Yeah, little town, yeah.
Okay.
I think they got their own mayor, right?
I don't know.
If you got their own mayor.
It's its own town then. Yeah. Ready? We're good, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Okay.
Good luck today, man. Sounds like you got a busy day ahead of you. Hopefully you guys get a little break over Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I gotta cook over my kitchen and here. So.
Do you own the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. What's the name of that place?
I named it Niecy's Kitchen after my mom. She passed away.
Oh, she did? Oh, that's nice.
Tribute.
Yeah. Niecy's Kitchen? Yeah. Oh, very nice. Okay, folks. Well, thank you so much. Have a good Thanksgiving.
All
we
right,
certainly appreciate it. Sorry to wake you up.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Good to meet you, man.
All right, nice meeting you.
I appreciate it.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
Okay. Mike, thank you. Appreciate it.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, we got you.
You want to lock it?
That's fine. Okay.
That one. 35 or 39?
35. That's the last name.
We're in good hands. Hell yeah. You want okay? We're hot in, by the way. You can't get them to get some bigger tires? They're young dog back there.
Is this backyard about where those cameras are at? Can you see back there?
No, they're over that way a little bit on the other side of the street. Somebody's calling to this dog, but it's like a shared backyard, so it could be these neighbors over here.
I guess we could.
Hey, are you here or are you here? Where are the police? Are you in this house or are you in this house? 1335, right? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're with the Cleveland Police, and we're here about a report that was made back in October about a car that was in the alley. Want to talk to somebody about it.
My dad's not in there?
This house? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't let you come back in and let somebody come my dog and you come back.
No problem. Trust me, I'm not coming back there with the
Is that her?
She said she's talking about her dad, so I don't know if she saw
Well, Melissa was the caller.
That might be her.
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Come on.
Are you Melissa by chance?
No, I'm Lindsay, the other sister.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's got a healthy dose of skepticism. I love it.
Yeah, that's
Was she giving you a hard time initially?
A little bit.
it's okay.
Don't yell at her like you did the other guy.
Easy.
Burke.
He had it coming. He got my blood up.
You did. How close these houses are. I mean, dear Lord.
He's on a hill.
Yeah. This whole...
I'm just gonna come up here.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah.
My dad's nurse is coming, so he's not able to talk to you.
Okay.
But I'm the other one that lives here.
Okay.
My daughter. I noticed the car.
Okay.
They said something to him about it.
Okay.
Well, he was outside. I don't know if he was outside, but it was sitting there for a couple weeks
Okay.
because it was parked behind the dumpster in the alley.
Okay. We're hoping that somebody could show us exactly where it was, and somebody, I think maybe your sister, called police about the car
Most likely, it probably was her.
and mentioned seeing people leaving it there. Did you see people leaving it
No,
there?
I wasn't home.
Okay.
But I can give you her number.
Okay.
Because she's not around. Well, she's home, but my nephew's sick.
Okay.
So she's not like.
Yeah, we'd love to talk to her.
Oh, she don't
too.
live here?
No.
Oh.
This is my dad's house.
Okay.
But he's broke his neck and everything. So we're usually here.
Okay.
I'm the other sister living in this one. But I can take you in the back because the psychopath's in the
Okay.
house now.
What's the psychopath's name?
His name's Scout.
Scout.
He's doing his job. He's a nice dog. He's just crazy.
No, I got you.
Nice little setup you have here. Your dad right next door?
Yeah, and then we just put the fences up and
you
everything.
share. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so the car was actually right here in between. They had it right here. They did throw stuff in the, I believe. My sister said they did throw stuff in the dumpster.
In the dumpster,
but
okay.
it's been emptied many times.
Yeah.
But it was parked right here.
Okay.
Because the neighbor that lives here, his wife's handicapped, so I don't know if someone called to get it towed.
Okay.
Because it was sitting here for weeks. So I don't know.
Was it facing that way?
It was facing this way.
Oh, it was facing this way.
Yep. My
Okay.
dad might actually be coming out. He can't walk down.
Yeah. Okay.
It was facing this way.
Do you know the folks that live in the gray house there?
No, I don't.
Or
This one is an older gentleman and an older lady. We might be able to go to them.
Okay.
Because this is their property, so like I said, the car was parked this way. That's all I know.
Their garage here looks like it has cameras on it. That's
Yeah,
all. Do
maybe.
you know anything about those? Or?
No, I don't know if there's cameras. You can probably go. dumpster, like where the truck was right. I mean, the car was right in this area.
Okay. And this dumpster was
parked right there.
here, but changed, obviously.
Yes.
And you said they just kind of left the car right
Yep,
next
right
to the
here. And then I was home the one day when they came and towed it.
Okay.
But that was it. I wasn't home when it happened. So.
What was your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay?
No, yes.
Okay.
And it was your sister, Melissa, that
Yes.
talked to police about it?
Yes, because I believe, I don't know if she's seen anything. My dad's up there. You can go talk to him too. I don't
Yeah.
See stuff?
I don't know if he did.
Okay.
Because they sit outside. He sits outside all the time, so you can talk to him. Okay. But all I know is this. They were parked right here, so.
Did Lindsay tell you about
Melissa.
seeing... I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Did Melissa tell you about seeing the people get out of the car?
No.
Okay.
See, I just asked my dad, I said, whose car is that?
Yeah.
And he just said it's been sitting there. So I don't know if he was out whenever they seen the people get out or my sister.
Okay. Do you have Melissa's phone number?
Yes.
Can I have that? I'm going to give you my card, but...
I don't know it off by heart, but I will give it to you when
You got it on your phone or something?
Yes.
Okay.
My phone's actually on the back porch, so that works out.
Where does she live at?
She lives up in New Ken, or Arnold, which is not far
Right
from
up,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, up on Seneca.
Do you know her address?
No, but you can ask my dad.
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah.
I just know that, like...
Let's go talk to your dad.
Yeah. His nurse should be coming.
I'm going to walk down here a second.
Yeah. phone her too.
Okay.
This is Ross too.
Was it Ross?
Ross.
Oh, Roscoe.
Yes.
Yeah, he got a cell phone, he's trying to smash it.
Okay, tell me about that.
He must have tried to smash it 3 or 4 times, and then he walked down by that garage.
Okay.
Then people got cameras. He walked down there and he must have smashed it 3 or 4 times again. And then she took a walk down and she seen him throw it in the garbage can as he was going down the road.
Okay. So, trying to smash it, do you mean like stomping on it or throwing
Throwing
it? Just throwing it on the ground. Okay. And you watch him do this multiple times?
Yes.
Going down the alley towards that house that has the cameras and then back this way?
No, and then he just kept on going down the
Kept going
street.
down that way. Okay. And when was that when he was leaving for good?
Yeah, he never did come back. At least I don't think so.
Okay. And it was 2 days after this happened that you all called the police,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, the
Told
people
him, okay.
that they're working on the house, we me and him were standing in the alley talking, and I said, it's been sitting there 2 days, anybody gonna call? And that, finally, my daughter said, you know what, I'll call the police.
Okay.
And when he came,
And that's Melissa that called.
yes, when he came, he looked, he said, I can't do nothing, it's not stolen. He would do what he had to do now.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, when, about a week later,
About a week later,
they came and towed it away.
Okay. When you were witnessing all this, was anybody with you?
Just Melissa.
Oh, Melissa was with you.
Yeah,
So
she was
she
sitting-
saw all this.
Yeah, we were sitting downstairs.
Okay. So
Yeah, I just come back from therapy, so.
Okay. Middle of the day, just down there drinking a beer. Melissa's
Yep.
with you. You guys are both watching.
Vitamin B, I gotta take vitamin B. I'll see her.
We also take vitamin B, so yeah, no complaints. Okay, what's your name, sir?
Bob, Robert. Sometimes no, C-A-L-C-A-G-N-O.
Do you have a cell phone? An area code that is just for this area, New Kensington, or like how?
It's all around here.
It's like down
Lower certain
Lower
parts of the
Borough.
road, yeah.
You can. They just randomly. It's 724 is around here, like down in like the city, like Pittsburgh and stuff. It's all like 412. So it's all
Pittsburgh's all 412.
412, and then we're all like 724. But
This
you
area.
can't. Yeah, but you can get like a 412 number. It just depends on
Right.
what the cell phone company gets you. But mostly it's 724.
Here.
Yeah, here. Yep.
Okay. And like how? Is that all of the suburbs over on this side of Pittsburgh?
Yeah, across,
yeah.
The river, across the river, it's half and half. On the
Yeah.
other side of the river, it's half. If you go across the river to across the bridge, 1 mile, that's New Kent, where we're living now.
Okay.
The rest is Pittsburgh area,
Yeah.
Allegheny County.
If you go on the other,
So, but
like
there's
this way is New
724,
Kent,
it's,
this
yeah.
way is Allegheny
Yeah,
County.
and
We're
anymore, I mean,
Westmoreland.
You're
so-
Westmoreland County.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's CALCAGNO, is that right?
Yeah.
Lindsay, what's your number?
Working today?
Yeah, she's just call her, she's working, yeah.
Okay.
Lindsay, what's the last four? Same last name.
Yep, same last name.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you have Melissa's number?
Yes.
On the topic.
Yeah.
She till when? Probably late.
She's working.
So you can probably just call.
She's working till Friday, 7 to 7:30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you can always maybe
You know
just.
what? Call her, and
I
she'll
can.
answer her phone because she carries it. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
Let me call her and see if she answers.
She might answer because when I call her, she answers. If
Yeah.
you're not a carry it with
Do you know which hospital she works at?
Allegheny Valley over here.
Across the bridge.
I think I own it. I've been there so much.
You said it was a giant eagle bag. Did you just look in the dumpster and see that, or could you see?
No, I seen him throw it. I never went down there because Missy went down there and nothing happened. And the guys across the street came out and we were talking. And I said they threw stuff, and he looked. Like I said, they were doing a construction work, so they were throwing shit on top of it. You know, nobody was paying attention.
She didn't answer, but if you call and just leave her a message,
Okay.
she'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, just call.
Do you know Melissa's address? Did you get that already?
It's all I know is it's Seneca. I don't know.
The city Seneca?
No, the street Seneca.
Oh, the street Seneca.
Oh
Okay.
wait, hold on. She's right here. Hello. Hi, everything's fine. But Dad, So do you remember this issue with the car that was by the dumpster? The police are here. So I gave him your number, and they are going to contact you to talk to you. They just talked to me and Dad. I just wanted to let you know.
What happened? The FBI got involved.
Yeah. So I did give him your number. What's your address? It's Seneca.
Sometimes we just
217 Seneca.
With the
But we told them you're at work, so I just had to call you and
Seneca Street or Court?
Seneca Drive. Drive.
What city?
Arnold.
Arnold, okay.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah, they came to the house and Scott was freaking out. And I'm like, what is going on?
357.
Dad comes flying out.
Yeah. Never heard nothing. About 2 years later, I heard it was down in Kentucky.
Yes.
Wow.
So they just talked to Dad. They talked to me.
I would hate to lose that.
Dad said,
We definitely keep track of those.
with him when it happened. So they're probably going to contact
Really?
you, right?
Yes,
We
I was
told
up at
them you were
camp.
at work, so.
We're sitting around the fire drinking beer.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Much
That's
people
why I
wanted
was
to
like,
come
what
up.
is wrong with that?
Yeah,
But Dad
he
told me
caught
to
her.
call you. But yeah,
And he
so just
caught
to
a
give you
beautiful
a heads
fish.
up.
He wanted a mount. He said, I'm short $200.
Is she 7 to 7 the rest of the week?
Are you're 7 to 7 the rest of the week?
That guy threw $200 on it. I said, let's make a deal. And he did. I got the holster and all the holsters.
7 to 7 tomorrow, 7 to 3
I had it
on,
for 2 years, and like I said,
7 to 7:30
I lived by myself.
today,
I never
tomorrow,
locked the
Thanksgiving 7 to 3.
Because I'm in a
What about
garage
Friday?
in my
What
bathroom
about Friday?
downstairs. My brother's kept
She's
me
off
watching
Friday.
the door.
She's off Friday.
Yes.
We will touch base on Friday. I'm going to
She-
give you my card.
Okay, he's gonna give me the card. He's gonna call you on Friday. Okay, all right, love you. Bye.
Clean tank, keep my
Yeah, I'll give it. Just give it to him. That way, he has it.
Hey, find it.
You have a card?
yeah.
She's off Friday. We'll contact her Friday.
Yeah, she said she's off Friday. So
Oh, Friday?
We're going to leave your cards for Melissa, okay?
Okay.
And we'll touch base. We got her number, so we'll touch base, but just so you can give these to her.
I was wondering, is that why you came out? Because Scott was going
Yeah, I heard the
crazy.
dogs bark. He started barking too. I'm like, something's going on.
I
thought
come
my-
down and I'm like, and you guys are like, I'm the police, and I'm like,
I know why
what
you're
house
here.
are you looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
way.
thought it was my therapist.
Yeah, I think
I had a door
Melissa
locked.
gave his
Unlocked.
address.
Yeah.
Called, so that's why.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
that's
in
what
our
Bob said.
address. We're so close, so.
This house that you and I talked about, the older folks that live in the tan house there, you know, that got cameras on that.
Yes.
Do you know anything about those cameras?
No, I just know that, I didn't even know they had one, but the dumpster,
Yeah.
one night, 6:15 or so, I heard this big bang, and I said, garbage, what the hell's a garbage truck hit? And I thought it hit the dumpster. And when they came up here and looked at the cameras, it was a car or a truck that hit them. They pushed it all the way back and wiped them fences out. That's how I found out they had cameras.
Got it.
Now the guys at the house they're working on, they have a camera, because every now and then I'll be sitting out there and he'll wave and he'll put it here or here, you know, they just moving them around.
Yeah, I think we go to them too, maybe.
I just happen to be, since I can't do nothing, I'm outside 3/4 of the time. Especially when it's
You're your
nice.
own camera.
Yes.
Yeah. Voice
I can't
actor.
sit around
You
and
would
trust me.
I just have a camera on my front porch, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not going to help you, so.
Right. Well, listen, guys. Thank you so much for talking to us. Sorry
You
to
guys have
get
helped a lot.
Scout all.
Oh, it's okay. He's crazy.
That's the way he is.
Yeah, that's just how he is.
That's
He's
just how he
protective.
is. That's cool.
The guys over the construction. They're out there, they're working, he goes crazy and they bark back at him, he don't know what to do, he sits down and looks at
Yeah, but then he just quits.
Just like this.
He comes outside and like, your friends are here, and he just flies down, barks at them, and they bark back. None of them pay attention to him.
That's funny.
So,
Okay, well, thanks so much. Let Melissa know. We'll touch base with her on Friday.
okay.
Okay.
Any of you guys local police or?
Nope.
No, we're Cleveland, and he's a local FBI
And
Cleveland.
we are talking to Allegheny Sheriff's Office, so we got some detectives there working with us from County. But
Sometimes it's better to just get it first.
yeah,
thing,
you gotta go to the
Right.
horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the neighbors, if you had a cop car out there, they'd be all over.
Yeah. No, they
Yeah.
won't even know. They won't even know where the
Yeah,
cops.
he likes to jump. No
Yeah,
jumping,
because
Ross. No jumping, big boy.
every time something happens, they come to
He's
me.
a big
I'm
boy.
like, you know, I'm working,
He's old.
I'm
He's
working,
about
I'm working, you know,
Yeah,
but they know how I always
yeah.
sit outside, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you like the neighborhood
He's a
watch.
very unique breed. I don't even know. Dad, what's Roscoe? Lab and
Lab and everything.
he has chow in him, I think.
I think he's
Yeah.
bigger with him because he goes crazy after squirrels. He
Yeah,
won't touch a
beaver.
rabbit, but he'll go after squirrels.
Go after
Oh
squirrel.
yeah.
My dog goes up. Oh, Dad, them rabbits are back underneath the shed.
Are they?
Yep, because Scott was trying to go under there.
They might have babies in
They
it.
probably do.
BB gun out.
No, he lays and watches them.
Oh, does he?
Yes. And before we put the privacy fence up, when he'd go on the other side of the fence, he'd sit there and bark, make them come back.
Yep.
That's funny.
Because he knew there was cats around.
Oh wow, you're protecting them. That's funny.
Even at my camp.
Look at all the people.
You'll see
I know
rabbits
he
sit down.
loves people. Huh, you want to go outside?
We have just one very important question for you guys. What's the best breakfast around here?
Yeah, that is a good question.
You know what? Go across Pine Street Bridge and hang it left. That's our old 28. Right past the fruit market. There's a mom and pa's place right there.
Yeah,
They
and
got
they have
good
really
food.
good food.
Really?
Their
What's it called?
sausage,
It's called Dave's.
Dave's Diner.
Dave's Diner.
Yes, you'll go past the
Like
food
it already.
market. It's
You'll
right
see.
there.
You'll see cars everywhere. Cars
Yeah,
and trucks.
they're
I mean, it's
busy.
packed.
People love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I recommend their sausage and gravy. It's so good.
Sounds good to me.
Yes,
Sounds all right.
definitely check that out.
And we assume that you guys are Browns fans, right?
Not at all.
What's the last go look by my TV. You'll see.
Yep,
They'll say it.
Go look at my little statue.
Yep, there's a little statue dude there, yep. Do you guys want to go out back?
We can go out front if that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
good.
I just figured this way so you can go in the back.
I was ringing the bell. Did you hear the bell?
I was down cellar.
But you heard it?
Yeah, but I thought it was my.
Okay, I just want to make sure, the battery's working and you
Yeah.
got a good
Yeah.
doorbell
Nice
there.
to meet you. All right, guys.
I appreciate it, sir.
Okay, yep.
Take care of yourself. Good luck with your recovery.
Yeah.
That's what I have. It makes it easier. Sorry, Roscoe, everyone's leaving.
Got to get rid of that.
No way,
You're
buddy.
welcome.
Got to take that to the fire pit.
Even though you're losing, that's still.
Thanks, Lindsay.
You're welcome. Watch out, bud. Dad, do you want me to get
No, it's definitely not north, yeah.
Victoria.
Victoria? What is that, 3221?
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Hold that for you. My name's Adrian Burkham with the FBI. These detectives are with the Cleveland Police Department in Cleveland, Ohio. And we're here because there was a car found in your alley. You're familiar with this.
Yeah.
We noticed, obviously, you have cameras in a garage.
Yeah.
Any chance that it captured anything from that incident?
Well, it did, but it's too long since then. It's already overwritten and erased because I did check. Our police captain called us.
Okay.
And our chief called us, and I checked, and it's already gone. I did see that, however.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. Wait, my wife's standing outside. Cause we.
Oh, get her. Yeah, yeah.
Let me get her back in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Scouts still going at it, bro.
Oh, 1322?
That would be great. Yeah, thanks. Hi.
Hi, puppy.
Willie.
Willie.
He's our very
That's the
friendly
welcoming committee.
Yeah, he's the guard. He lets me know anytime anybody's here. Except that he was out in the backyard.
Hey, buddy. How
I
are
got
you?
Adrian beating on you.
Oh, no. Sorry for barging in on you here. We appreciate your talking to us.
Yeah. Anyway, I wish that I would have made a copy of that because I watched it and I didn't ever think about making a copy of that clip.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
No,
now.
listen, that's fine. We never
Okay.
know, you know. Why don't you just tell us what you saw?
Okay, what I saw was, I saw the car pull up, okay, there were two guys in it. The one got out of the passenger side and walked that way. The other guy got out of the car and he opened both back doors, took something out in a plastic bag and threw it in the dumpster that was back there. Then he checked the rest of the car around. Didn't open the trunk, but he did check the rest of the car and then locked the doors and then walked that way.
Walked that way. Okay.
Yeah, they were both black. I could tell that. I couldn't tell you any more than that.
Okay.
Because it was dark and my cameras aren't that good.
Okay, so it was dark at this time.
Yeah, it was towards late evening. Yes, or not late evening, but what, around
I
9 o'clock?
don't remember what time. I remember when we came home that day when you brought me home, that the car was there. It was in the afternoon, actually, when the car was there.
Oh, that's
we
right, yeah.
assumed that it was a worker next door working on their construction project.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So we didn't even pay attention
So we
to
never
it.
paid a whole lot of attention.
Sure.
I mean, I did notice that it had Ohio plates on it.
Okay.
And when it was there the next morning, earlier than they generally arrive, and then continued to be there, then we knew that
something was
something wasn't right with it. And then Larry spoke to the neighbor about it, and Lane next door, Lane Bennett, had indicated that Bob Calcagno's daughter up above had seen when the car pulled up, because she told Lane about it.
Okay.
And I think they checked the dumpster. Willie?
Yeah, I think the lady checked.
They did check the dumpster to see what was in that bag at the time. Is it still in there? I don't know, because it's the same dumpster.
Yeah.
I don't know if that bag is still in there. I mean, I could call Lane. Have you spoken to Lane next door?
Not next door, right next door here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I could give him a call, and he could probably tell you what he knows, which isn't a lot because he doesn't typically come to the back that much while they're working back there.
Did he say what was in the bag?
No.
No.
He didn't say. Did he say anything to you?
Not to me. I think he indicated it was nothing important. It was just like trash.
Yeah, I know
That's
when Chief Derringer called last week to ask us if we still had the film, he mentioned something about there being smashed telephones or something. That was
the chief mentioned that.
The chief mentioned that.
But when you were looking at this video, you didn't see any smashing phones or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, all I saw was that bag that he carried and threw in the dumpster.
Okay.
So it evidently was done before. Might have been done before.
Are we talking like a trash bag or like a shopping
One
bag?
of those shopping bags.
A shopping bag.
Plastic shopping
Small,
bag thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was blue.
It's blue?
Oh, okay, all right. And was it just the one bag that you saw get dumped?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
And then they
pulled
walk
that
away.
bag out of the dumpster or not.
Okay. And you're saying that the next door neighbor
Like-
actually looked in the bag?
I think, yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure.
Found it. Okay.
Why don't you call him there? He should be home.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
He should be home.
What's the street?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah, I mean, they put, we have a slight inset in our fence.
Uh-huh.
There used to be a garage back there, but when we tore it down and had the fence put up, it has like a slight inset. And the fact that dumpster's sitting out there, it was like the perfect place for them to pull that car into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got very upset because they couldn't move the dumpster.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mentioned that.
Yeah. And this happened at night. It was dark outside at least?
I honestly, it might have been early morning. I honestly don't know because
It was dark. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Christine.
Is that with a CH?
Yes.
What's your last name?
Kozlowski. K-O-Z as in zebra. L-O-W-S-K-I.
Went to voicemail.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, what's your name?
Larry or Lawrence. Whichever you want to use.
Kozlowski?
Yeah.
What's a good phone number for you guys?
Cell phone number, which I carry all the time.
Alright, okay. Larry's number, can we get that from you and we'll try and
Lane?
Lane?
I'm sorry, I've been doing this all day. I can't get anybody's name right. What's Lane's number?
What's Lane's last name?
Bennett.
Bennett.
And he's the owner of this house they're doing the work on.
Yeah, he and his husband.
Your next door neighbor on this side, I think.
Yeah.
Has a ring camera off their back. You don't know anything about that, if that works or. Okay.
No,
I don't know what Kyla has over there.
Okay.
You could text Philip, maybe he could answer you. I don't know if he
Is that the owner next door?
Well,
Kyla's the owner.
Kyla is the owns
Okay.
the house, but her fiance lives there.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Or is she
We can
home?
knock on the door and we'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll go there.
And see if they're
She
around.
may or may not answer.
Okay.
She works from home, but
Okay.
she's usually upstairs and doesn't always
Excuse me,
hear.
let me just
Yeah,
look and
sure,
see
ma'am.
if the car's out here.
So
You know what, Larry?
What?
I think Philip's car's out here. Text him and ask him if he could come out.
that's a sharp little sweater you got there, buddy.
Yeah. He likes it.
Yeah.
He was ready. We were going for a ride.
Oh.
He loves to ride the car.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
Now he's like,
That's
what
it.
happened to the car ride?
Yeah, that's what's wrong with him. He brought a toy over here. He thought we were going to play.
All three cars are there, so
Okay.
they're home.
Oh, great.
Or they theoretically should be, unless
Philip.
they called for an Uber or something.
You want me to text him? I'll just call him. See.
That's probably a little faster.
And that's Kyle.
Kyla.
Kyla.
Kyla. And her last name is Hughley.
Hughley?
H-U-G.
H-L-E-Y. I thought if their camera would have seen anything, my garage would have been in the way.
Yeah, it seems like it would be.
I wonder if.
That went to voicemail too.
Okay.
We'll just give it a knock. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got Kyla's number up here, Larry. If you want to try her.
What's that number?
I'm scheduled for eye surgery next month.
Kyla is her name?
Kyla.
And what's the last name?
Hughley.
I'm guessing you guys have been in the neighborhood for a minute.
Yeah.
1975.
Yeah, we were only going to live here a couple of years and then move.
Really?
Yeah.
Now we can, right?
We can't move now.
Oh my goodness.
so we
It would
buy the
take
house
4
with-
dumpsters and
buy the
2
house
pickup,
with-
2 large
Oh, yeah?
semis to get us
tore
out
down
of here.
at the time we had 2 dogs and they need a little more
Yeah.
than 30 feet. to
Right.
stretch their
Yeah.
legs,
That's
so-
a nice little property right
Yeah,
there. That's great.
Yeah. It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
You probably enjoy it.
They, people want to buy it from us all the
I'm
time.
trying to think.
I'm sure.
I think the only other person right at this point that's been here longer than us is Darlene.
Yeah.
We're like the OGs of this block.
You are. Yes, you
There
are.
you go.
Hi. You got that whole side yard to yourself.
Okay. Folks, I'm going to leave you a card, okay? If you happen to hear anything or anything comes up,
I sure wish I would have thought about it and saved that clip for you guys.
Yeah.
Yourself away about it. You know,
I mean,
you never would have known.
We checked with the
You know, it's been so long, so the, you know, I checked a couple days ago, and my camera said that the 24th of October was as far back as I could go.
24th of October, yeah, okay.
That's all, and that's gone now to probably the 26th or 7th
It's okay.
right now.
Yeah,
whatever a month, like a month.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's a month. It just overwrites.
Okay.
Okay.
And they would have been pretty pictures too, because these cameras are real good.
Are they?
Yeah, you wouldn't have picked out faces.
Yeah,
but
don't
you would
tell us
see-
that. We don't want to know any more about the
Tell me
camera.
about how fuzzy the cameras are.
Yeah, no. You would. I mean, I've caught a couple of deals going down in the back. You know,
Yeah.
We sent the clip down. Well, we actually, the chief was hooked up at.
Oh, okay.
I think he is again. I'm not sure.
We
I
have to
call
check
him
and see
check.
if he was able to reconnect, but.
They switched our
the company.
camera company, and the servers for the old company don't work anymore.
Oh.
So they had to hook us up with a new one. I had to give them a new IP address.
Oh, I gotcha. I got you.
So, yeah, oh yeah, there's been some real pretty pictures on these cameras.
Yeah.
The one Larry zoomed right down on it. It was right after we got the cameras put in. You could see them.
Yeah.
Oh my
Two
goodness.
cars, and you could see the packets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, we watched the one car move the dumpster when it hit it.
Oh, we heard about that.
Yeah, they thought those guys over there thought it was the garbage truck. So they were all over the garbage people, but it was somebody in a car.
Smashed it.
Just
Hard
caught
enough
the
to move.
corner and pulled it
dumpster 8
and
feet
pulled
and
it
it's a
into their
little car.
fence.
8
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah.
It moved it. It destroyed their vinyl fence.
I saw that,
And put
yeah.
a good bend in ours.
Yeah.
And, you know, and he had to have the company come out with their big truck and move it back to where it belonged. But
Oh my God.
oh yeah, it's a rip living here sometimes.
There's a lot of activity in that alley, huh?
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. Is there, like, off the top of your head, if I asked you if there was a problem house in the immediate neighborhood, would you have one in mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Oh
one's
yeah.
that?
The
It's
corner.
this one up here on the corner.
1337. There's
Victoria?
all-
1337
Yeah,
They have
this white one up here.
tons of kids running through the place all the time. They've got different dogs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very noisy.
Got it.
They get out in the porch and yell at each other.
Okay.
They got young kids over there?
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Sometimes 3, sometimes 12.
They finally cited her last summer,
Yeah.
and she's been laying low.
Yeah.
But she was fighting with everybody.
Yeah.
And you would hear her mouth for 3 blocks.
Oh my gosh.
And
Larry, I had taken Larry in for one of his treatments, and my brother came over to sit with the dog. And he heard all this commotion, and he sat out here, and he said, "I may have to start packing when I come over here." He said because he was really nervous that there was going to be actual gunfire because of the threat and the voices.
Yeah, the only other one, and it's been pretty quiet lately, and that's the next block over. What is it, the third house in on that side? Second house in on that side.
Okay.
And
that's 1,500.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what happened because he got picked up a couple times. He was dealing, and he got picked up a couple of times. Then the house caught fire a couple years back.
Oh my God.
And everything went real quiet. And so now I don't know what the deal is over there. We've been pretty blessed here. You know, we've got some new people in. There's going to be another house going up for sale here. And there's like a rental, and it depends. The one down here, the yellow brick down at the end, it depends who he puts in there.
Yeah, of course. Right.
It just depends who he puts in
Yeah.
there because, and he tries real hard to put good people in there.
Yeah.
And it's like he puts somebody that individual's good, and then my cousin's going to come stay with me.
It's usually the family. That's
Yeah.
usually the way it works, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that going on, but things have quieted down. You know, when we 10 years ago, so when we put our neighborhood watch together, now we've kind of been, since COVID, we've been not as active, but it really made a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It really made a big difference. And I know at the time, Chief Zellers, bless his soul, he was a big proponent. And he told anybody that would listen to him what a wonderful thing it was. You know, we got help get a group started in Parnassus, and
Oh, great.
you know, it's like COVID's really affected that.
Yeah.
But everybody that participated still tends to keep eyes open.
Yeah.
And if necessary, we call.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for that,
Okay.
and thank you for your time today. We won't take up
Thanks,
any more
folks.
of it.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
You guys have a nice Thanksgiving. Good luck with your eye
That's
surgery. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm hoping because I need to be able to drive again, and I won't do it.
Yeah.
Bye, Willie.
The way they are.
Bye, Willie.
Well,
Bye, Willie.
I just feel I am.
Enjoy
You
your
guys-
car ride, Willie.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful holiday.
Thanks, you too.
Is there anything you want to watch for? Anything?
No, I think all of the stuff we're working on, Rick Mays and kind of
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Take care. Good luck with you.
Thank you.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about the. I just have the contact for the.
So wouldn't it be great if Gloria lived up 1537
If who did?
Gloria?
Right.
I came right back.
13. This is Julie, right?
Victoria.
No, the last name. This is Kayla's house, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 1320. Victoria. Did you check the siding?
Yeah.
It's nice.
I wanted to see if it was real wood or if it was a plastic, but it's plastic.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Had to ruin it with that, of course.
Take that to the fire pit too. I told Bob to take that thing next to the TV to the fire pit. I think side door.
No, it's done coming out.
Oh.
You just checked.
Oh! Whew.
Scared you.
Hi, sir. Detective Callahan with the Cleveland Police Department. Detective Santillo.
Cleveland.
Yeah, with Cleveland.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio. We're here in regards to the car that was left in the back lot there a couple of weeks ago. You familiar with that?
In the alley.
In the alley?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know who drove it or.
No. That's fine. What we're interested in is to see if we saw that you had a doorbell ring camera on the back door here.
Yeah, it.
You know what? It was the battery was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we checked it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You did?
we
Okay.
checked it. It was dead. I didn't change it. I'm sorry.
You did? Okay. So back in October 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dead.
It was dead. I checked it already.
You did? Okay. All right, folks. And what's your last name?
Hughley.
Hughley. Okay. We're talking to the neighbors there next door. They told us
Cleveland.
Yeah. Home of the Browns.
Yeah. Yeah. There are go-to.
I'm an Eagles fan. She's a
Oh, you are?
fan.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
There are go-to people right here because they're
Yeah, they have the alleyway.
Yeah,
They've
yeah,
caught people
yeah.
going into my car.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well, thank you so much. Have a nice Thanksgiving. Sorry to bother you. Startled me when you opened the door. I didn't think you were coming. All right. Thanks, folks. Other side, Andrew.
Yeah.
Mr. Lane Bennett. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like
I'd just like to know if he opened that bag and what he saw.
the bag was probably just full of cleaning supplies.
Full of Armor-All, Lysol. What's the number on this?
1334.
34? Yeah. Hi, Mr. Bennett.
Yes.
Detective Callahan with the Cleveland Police Department, Detective Santillo and Agent Burke. Do you got a minute to talk?
Yeah.
We're here in regards to the car that was back and that was left abandoned back there from Ohio a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago.
Beautiful house.
Beautiful house.
Love these archaeologists, the centuries, thought that perhaps they wrecked.
Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna stand.
Okay. So what about that car?
Well, we did talk to your neighbors next door and on the other side in regards to that. And your neighbor next door there, they mentioned that you had checked the bag. We understand that the people that left that car there threw a bag in the dumpster.
Well, it looked like they did. Now it was the neighbor behind us, Bob.
Yeah.
Who it was his daughter that called it in.
Yeah.
Because he brought our attention to it, and I'd seen the car there, but see, I thought it was visitors.
Yeah.
And so we didn't pay any attention to it for 3 or 4 days went by that it sat there. But did they show you their camera? Because it showed, and even we have a camera too. I don't know how to work it. Okay.
Yeah.
But it showed 2 guys. One went down the alley this direction, and one went down the alley that direction. Okay, and they did throw something, but we couldn't figure out what it was that they threw in our dumpster, and that was weeks ago, and that dumpster is like almost full now.
Yeah.
So whatever it was way down at the bottom now.
Yeah.
It's still in that dumpster?
It could be.
Okay.
You know, yeah, I guess.
They haven't changed that dumpster out?
No, but see, it's gonna be gone by this Friday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you think you wanna go through it, just understand it's full.
Yeah.
It's stuff now.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
of our construction project debris.
Yeah.
And us throwing stuff in there.
Sure.
But you couldn't tell, because even the neighbor, the woman who called it in, we both looked in the dumpster and she says, well, I can't tell what bag it was.
Yeah.
But it looked like, I guess, to her that, you know, because she saw them. She, I guess, actually saw them
Yeah.
do this. We didn't see anything.
Yeah, we had spoken to them, yeah.
Okay, and she said, well, they threw something in here. And she came down and looked, and she couldn't tell what it was, what bag it was.
Right.
Because it wasn't like it was empty. There was stuff in it already. We've been putting stuff in it before even that happened.
Okay.
So there was already stuff in the dumpster.
So that dumpster belongs to your work crew
Yeah.
back there, right? And they've been working on your garage back there for a few weeks, a month and a half, roughly?
Well,
Back in October 12th at least, right?
yeah.
Okay. And as far as you know, that hasn't been emptied since then?
Well, this dumpster has been sitting there for 3 or 4 months. Okay, I mean they sit there for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been there for a while, quite a while, and now it's ready to be hauled away because it's full.
Right.
Okay, and they've made arrangements. Our contractor has made arrangements to have it hauled off by this coming Friday.
Okay.
Okay. And that thing holds
a lot of stuff.
a mammoth amount of
Right,
stuff.
right.
You mentioned that you have a camera that you don't know how to operate, but did you see on your camera these guys?
We saw them. I mean, you can't really. It's not a great quality.
Sure. Would you
Okay.
still have that camera? Is that something
I
you could
think
look
so.
at?
I think it records stuff and holds it. I don't know for how long. Now my husband's not here. He understands how to work it. I don't know how to work it.
He's the one that knows.
He would be here if you want to come back by. He'd be home around 2:30 this afternoon.
Okay. What kind of camera is it? Like a Ring or an Arlo or?
It's an Arlo.
It is an Arlo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Okay.
And I assume he's got an app on his phone and
Yeah.
he pulls it up that way.
Yeah.
Do you know how far back it saves video?
Well, yeah, this is, I don't know, but I mean, as far as what we looked at it, because we've watched it.
You saw these guys.
Because our neighbor has a camera, and they showed it too.
So theirs is already overwritten, so we can't see
Okay,
theirs.
well, ours, as far as I know, doesn't
overwrite.
I don't think it.
Okay.
And I don't even think it records unless there's motion to set it off.
Okay. We'd be super interested in seeing that. And you say he'll be back around 2 or 2:30. We drove down from Cleveland today, and we have to go back to Cleveland. Is there any possibility we could meet him at wherever he is, or work, or anything like that?
Well, he's at work.
Yeah.
Right now. He works in Millvale.
Okay. Well, we're pretty mobile. I don't know where that is, but it's got to be closer than Cleveland.
Well, 11 o'clock. Call him and see.
He might
But
have that on
it
his phone.
shows the one guy. You can see the one guy walking this way.
Okay.
Not really clear. You know,
Sure.
you could see his face. You know, they were.
You can see his face?
You can, but you can't really make out who it is. You can't even tell if they're white guys, black guys, really.
Okay.
You know, and the guy that walks this way, you can't really see him very clearly at all.
And do you see them put things in the
I don't
dumpster?
recall that we saw that it picked that up.
Okay.
Okay, because
Yep.
see, I don't know how frequently this thing takes a picture.
Sure.
Okay, because it's like it's
Jerky.
like stop motion.
Yep.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah, it's only getting little bits.
Yeah. So you see the guy kind of walk in front of our garage and he just disappears, of course, without a camera.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me call Kevin.
So we'll just fill you in on a little bit of why we're so interested in this. The car belongs to a missing person.
Real?
Yeah, and she hasn't been seen or heard from since this happened. Obviously, we anticipate that this is not going to be a happy ending, which is why we're all the way down here asking questions about this. So even these little tiny pieces end up being really important to us, and so we wouldn't trouble you with this if this was just some stolen car or something like that, but it is a pretty big deal to us. So if he's got any availability, we would love to.
Well, now the lady across the street, if you
we did talk to her,
Bob's daughter.
Yes.
Because she said that the guy that walked that way had a cell phone that he threw on the ground several times, obviously smashing it, and then threw it in somebody's garbage can further down.
Right.
Okay, that's long gone.
Right. Obviously, maybe not so much the stuff in your dumpster, and we will probably go back and talk to your contractors about what the plan is for that, and we may just go through it from, at another facility at another time. But we're interested in that. We're not going to.
I guess if that's possible to do.
Yeah.
Because see, the guy that they work with that dumps all this stuff, dumps it in the landfill. That's where it's going to go.
Yeah. We sometimes make arrangements for them to go other places temporarily.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let me see. I mean, he could maybe even come home if you can wait for 20 minutes or so.
We certainly can, and we're sorry to impose like that.
That's okay. I can't get him on his personal phone. I'll call him on his office phone.
Hi, this is Kevin.
All right, I'll try it.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 412670285 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, give me a call. I've got some investigators here in regard to that car that was left in our backyard, in our alley. Call me back as soon as you can, okay? Thanks, bye. Okay, just if you can hang here for a few minutes, I'll call back.
Yeah.
He always returns his calls.
Yeah, maybe can we talk to these guys in the back that are working on this thing?
You can.
Okay.
I think they're there if they haven't gone to lunch.
Yeah, we talked to them briefly about we were just looking at the alley, but I think if we can talk to them about this dumpster, maybe we could nail that down.
Nail down whether that's been
changed
since this day.
Where it might go, or what we could do.
Well, I mean, as far as I know, this morning he told the one guy told me that it was going to be picked up Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to be stopping construction until spring.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so they're not going to be bringing us another one.
Okay.
Because they're really expensive to have.
Yeah.
Especially for long stretches of time like we've had them.
Right.
So we're not going to have any more dumpsters here after this one's gone until probably April.
Okay.
When we're going to pick up the completion again.
Yeah.
For the completion of the project on the interior.
Got it.
Okay, but
if
you want to come back on
Yep.
Have you talked to him already? Or?
We just kind of yelled back and forth with them while we were in the back alley, so we haven't.
This house is absolutely beautiful.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, we're just throwing money at it because that's what
you're
we
doing it
do.
the right way, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Whatever you're doing is working.
Wow. Beautiful. I don't hear him either. Oh boy. Scout's back. Yeah, they're gone.
Andy, you might even be able to work something out with the actual company themselves.
Okay. Okay, but it's at the very bottom of all of it. Right. And it's back in here.
On this
They
side.
just casually threw in
Okay.
whatever it was. When she came over and looked, what bag it was. There were other bags, plastic bags full of stuff already in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
From us throwing stuff in and them
Sure.
throwing stuff
Yeah.
in. And she can tell what it was.
Yeah.
You know,
And it was this woman who looked in the, not
Yeah.
you, but.
Yeah. Well, she came over because I was talking to her and she says, well, it was, they had seen the two guys drive up.
Yeah.
Okay, the 2 or 3 days prior. Because see, it's sitting here. I didn't pay any attention to it. I thought it was their company.
Yeah.
Visitors and that. So I didn't really, you know,
Right.
didn't
register.
Well, I just thought, oh, you know, whatever. People park cars back here all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not all the time, but people park back here.
It wouldn't be unusual.
Yeah. Until she said, so I was out here and she says, well, I saw these guys drive up and they just left that car and one went that way and one went this way and they threw something in your thing.
Okay.
In her dumpster. Yeah. Now, that was when she came over and looked at it. I couldn't really tell what it was because we probably would have fixed it out.
Yeah.
If you'd been able to ID it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would have or not. But anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. We got the number off of
Not
it.
very helpful to you. I don't know.
No, you've been extremely helpful.
This is great.
Very helpful.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, it's a good thing they have a fan.
That's a little wall that thing could easily get over. It just doesn't know that it doesn't know that it can get over it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome. So it has to be
So every
insulated.
box like this is a home.
Oh, that is cool.
And they survived the winter just like that?
If they're
Yeah.
covered up like that.
Wow.
Oh my God. We've had them for like 8 years.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
We had one brought up in Florida.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I didn't even know that was possible.
So yeah, there's
Yeah, you have to insulate
I knew it was
pretty
possible. I
well.
just never seen it.
That's cool.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, I can see the water down.
very, very cool.
This house is laid out, dude.
Well, we did it a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Decided it was time.
Yeah, to say goodbye to the palm trees.
Yeah. So we had 2 up front and then we have these 3 or 4 back here. That is neat. But yeah, they're in the ground. And this is more plant.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because we have a lot of potted plants that
Okay.
can't make it through the winter without
Yeah.
protection. So
What a
this
cool
is the impetus of building
Okay.
this.
Impressive. I've killed the cactus in the past, so.
Right.
Well, this is
You make the position impressive.
This
Very
thing
good.
cost 2.5 times what we paid for our house.
And this was in the existing garage, and then you're building on top of it.
Yeah, the
I see.
concrete part of it
Yeah.
was here. Here they are. They're back.
Oh, excellent.
Great.
us again. Hey, this dumpster, how long has it been there? This particular one?
This one, it was here before the car was here. It was here before the
It
car.
was.
Yeah, because it got hit. And
Yep.
we were waiting for it to get moved back.
Okay.
And that's when the car showed up and he couldn't do it.
Okay.
Because
It was
It's been here for a couple of months.
it was emptier, yeah, when the car was here.
So emptier, but it hasn't been emptied since?
No.
Okay. And it's getting picked up Friday,
Friday.
we understand?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys just use this service that's on the dumpster?
Yep.
Yeah. That number?
Mm-hmm. That's
And-
my buddy, Jeremy, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
So I know it wasn't empty, but they didn't obviously put anything obvious in there.
Right.
But we're probably going to want to go through it. As big a pain in the butt as that looks like it is,
Okay.
it is. Yeah, I mean, like, so we do it we'll probably ask if we could, and we would pay him for it, take it somewhere, dump it out, go through it by hand, pain in the butt.
Okay.
Are you dealing directly with him? Can
Yeah.
you get his number?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know anyone's number off the heart anymore.
No, nobody does. I don't sure that much. I don't even know much information.
All right, 724
724
980
980
2640.
2640.
His name is Jeremy Bettis.
Jeremy Bettis, B-E-T-T-I-S?
B-E-T-U-S-H, I think.
Say that again.
Jeremy Bettis. B-E-T-U-S-H.
U-S-H, got it.
I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it.
Okay. Sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Cool. We'll give him a call today.
next door?
Yeah, so these cameras, they just kind of overwrite. So, yeah. Me too, man. But there's a possibility of an Arlo camera here capturing some stuff too. So
There was?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, because I don't remember.
We'll wait and see if
We didn't have anything when the dumpster hit, did we? I mean, the dumpster got hit.
Well, that was from their camera.
Right.
Because, our camera wasn't set up back here
Right,
to
right,
pick
yeah.
it up. So we looked at their camera because that's why our fence is smashed up. Because at some point after that car had been taken away,
We were waiting for him to come move it. And then the
someone
dumpster
came
hit, and
in the wee
car got back
hours
there,
of
we
the
couldn't move it.
morning and hit this thing and pushed it 10 feet and it shoved it into our fence.
Probably alcohol involved.
And so all we have from that is just, we see headlights coming down the alley, it stops abruptly, you see this thing move,
And that's the way you have to pick up the dumpster
and then
over
it
there. so you
the
can get
headlights
it.
back up, and then it just
take off, yeah.
Dumpster took it like a champ.
Well, they hit right along.
Yeah.
They would have really scratched.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, quite a while.
Right, so I can tell you what day the car was going. And I can tell you what day the car came, really, because I texted him and said, don't come and get the car repaired, the car behind you.
Yeah. It's like,
We're a little behind the 8 ball. This is a missing person case, and we're behind the 8 ball because nobody reported this person missing for a long time. And so by the time it gets reported to police, we're already involved,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're playing catch up here in a big way.
Who was it? One of these. Did you talk to all these houses?
So there's an
Because
Arlo
someone
camera
was
on that
saying
one.
something about. I feel like it was one of these houses. There was she saw 2 people walking down the alley.
Well, that was
something in the trash.
That was Bob's daughter.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, we got there
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, it just, when that dumpster was, when they pulled
I'm gonna go see
it was
it.
pretty
Yeah.
simple.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Man, can I use your restroom?
Sure. They process that on scene. They swab.
She's probably gonna come back to Mama's.
But they blocked me. They're not about to bring her back.
There's a no cause on a place entered.
Well,
Just me, stolen items.
Has she been fighting with boyfriend?
I don't know. He's here.
Oh, I'm just asking you because your sister. So, but
Can you run those plates and see if the car's there?
That's a big coincidence.
yeah, I will. I'll grab that from you in 1 second.
Right. As soon as he leaves, they block him. That's very specific.
They blocked me as soon as this man pulled off. And he was on the phone with somebody. He said he was looking at, he opened his car door. He opened his car door like he was getting out the car. And when we got back in the car, he closed his car door, pulled in there, and pulled off.
Do you know if she was born in Cleveland?
My sister?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Block you right. You block you immediately. Yeah.
Come on now, they know. They saw us.
What does her hair look like right now?
It's
still blonde?
No, I just did it.
And she's light complected?
Look, this is her.
Okay.
This is how her hair looks. Exactly. I just did her hair. Braids, curly. Afro kinky hair.
Like a light brown in the back.
It's red, light brown, and black.
Okay.
Red, light brown, and black. This is crazy.
Does she wear glasses?
No.
No.
She haven't taken her medicine.
When was the last time she took her medicine?
We don't know. She was trying to commit suicide. She said she wasn't going to take it.
Does she have any scars or tattoos?
No.
No? Okay. And then I'll probably have to talk to Mama to see what she was wearing before she left out.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your mom.
Yep.
You gotta know what she's wearing. We really need to. I thought they might have deleted the page.
And they didn't even delete the page. They just blocked me, and it's not even their page. Mom, can you talk to the girl?
Her child's father is here. He's probably recording this because he's not looking out for it too.
The person, it might have been the man who was outside, and as soon as he pulled off, the page blocked me.
She left from here. Yeah. We left from Warrensville.
The page just blocked me. They said they were pulling up with Kristen, and he just pulled up and said he was waiting on his sister to come. He was picking up his sister from downstairs. Her name is Nikki. But I swear to God, when he pulled up, I feel like he said danger.
Hey, Mama.
Hello.
Here, I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay.
Oh, it is freezing outside.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Here. So what's going on? Is she missing?
Over here. I don't want somebody laying
If you're not concerned, I'm not concerned. So. Oh, about guy on the couch.
So she had an episode yesterday, and she was like, my niece texted me because I'm in the room, she in this room.
Mm-hmm.
So my niece texted me and said she was like trying to hang herself, choke herself or something. And she told her that she was out of breath, her heart had stopped beating, like some weird stuff. So I'm like, what are you in here doing? Oh, I'm not doing nothing. I said, you are? Because my niece is like my age. So I said, you are. She just said that you did something and you trying to choke yourself or whatever. And then she just starts saying weird stuff like, I don't care, I could die anyway. So I said, don't do that in this house. That's not what we do here. That's not fun, whatever. That's exactly what I said. She gets mad. Well, I can go outside and do it.
And
No, we've been going through this her whole life.
this is something you're
Tired, over it. I'm not about to be out here chasing you down the street like I used to do or whatever, because we don't even stay in a good area.
Right.
And then both of us end up missing then. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it just let she start getting her stuff, shoes and stuff on. I said, well, give me my key because you're not walking in this house and I'm in the bed and I have a gun and I don't know who with you or whatever.
Right.
So I got my key and, you know, she left and that was it. And I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah.
Because first I said, no, you're not. And she said, I'm going anyway. I'm not about to fight with you.
Well, it's an adult. Man. Yeah. Trust me, my youngest is 18.
Mine is too.
So I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if you want to go, you go. Just don't be slamming my doors
and acting a fool. Yeah.
If you're walking out right now, yeah, give me my key because you're not going to wake me up coming back in here.
And we gotta know too, because you're not in your right state of mind. I don't trust stuff like that.
Right.
So.
Okay, well, and that's sister, correct?
Yeah, my oldest daughter.
Okay. Well, she's concerned. So I'm gonna be doing a missing person report.
Yeah.
What is she wearing right now? What type of hat? I'll be going for a hat.
So she didn't have it. She had on a bonnet like this, except it's like cheetah print and it's longer.
Okay.
And this part is black. It looks like a little headband. This part is black, and then she has a, what color is that? The green is like maybe army.
Kind of like a fatigue.
It's not army fatigue, but like that green, that one lighter green that's on there.
It's just like a jacket. Oh, I was writing down and I'm catching words. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
So it's a cheetah print bonnet with like a black strap on it.
Yeah.
And then, what's the color of the jacket? Was that the greenish jacket?
Yeah.
Got you.
And it's a winter coat. She got a hood that has white fur, and it comes like down here.
Okay.
Is she on her? Yeah, she's on her boots. So she got these black and brown boots. They look like this, except this.
Are they that high?
They're high.
They're knee highs. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't even see them over here. So that is what she did. Yeah.
Do you know what color pants she was wearing?
Jeans.
Jeans, blue jeans.
I believe it was blue jeans.
Okay.
It happened so like she just threw her stuff on. Usually she wear leggings, but I think she had either they blue leggings or blue jeans.
Okay. And did you catch what type of shirt she was wearing underneath the jacket?
No. Cause in here she had on the tank top, but I'm sure when she threw something on, she put something under there and zipped the coat up. Yeah.
I got you. And then what? Sister says she hasn't taken her meds. What's her diagnosis?
Does not take meds for her mental, which she needs to, but if you don't,
It'll throw you off.
no, I mean I don't think you don't take the medicine that you do. You know what I mean? Whatever else they give you because you don't like taking.
Been diagnosed with a mental disability?
Because she, and what I was trying to tell the doctor, she more so will talk like she talking to somebody else or like hear stuff, you know, and I'm like, yeah, that's not bipolar,
That's schizophrenia.
Exactly.
Yeah, way back in the day, that's the field I used to work in.
Okay.
And that is, that's not bipolar.
And it's like, I'm just a regular person and I can tell you that. The stuff I got to deal with every day, and they think, oh no, she's bipolar. No, it's not that.
Is she working anywhere right now?
She was at this Walgreens.
And I think my partner would let me know when I get
Right.
So is she going to college or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. And then I think your daughter has a recent photograph. I'll just have her text that to me.
Okay. Yeah, because she got her she just put stuff up on Instagram, so it's definitely recent. And she would have better pictures because she do her hair.
Yeah, that's what she was showing.
Mm-hmm.
Explain the braids and the red and everything else in the hair. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your name?
Kelly, K-E-L-L-E-Y, McAlpin, M-C-A-L-P-I-N.
And your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Has she done this before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I asked sister, and sister said no. So I'm like, I have to talk to mama.
So I think, so I'm gonna say that she gets so frantic and okay, because she got her own stuff she dealing with,
Right.
but never with like random men. And I think maybe that's where her mind went. So since she was younger, she used to we would be asleep. She'd just jump out the window and we would wake up
And she's gone.
And then we looking for you, and she would be. They found her on the beach before because we stay by Euclid Beach.
Okay, so you had missing person reports out of Euclid.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that part, it was Euclid and Cleveland because we was like borderline.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Hey, what?
This weather.
It's been one of those nights. I'm telling you, I come in okay, and I've been in and out of the car so much, it's just getting to me. What's your home phone?
And I work for the county. I'm getting ready now. I'm in child support.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
I started with Children's Family Services.
Oh, really?
That drove me crazy. Yeah, had to get out of there, even though I love the kids, but. Nope, you fine. We was just laughing. I said, all I do is call them. I don't even open it.
You should see my desk at home.
It's
same.
I like throw it up there.
And asking at home, did she have any cash on her? You know.
So her phone is here, purse is here. That's what. And then I knew she was really like tripping because I'm like, you don't even have your phone.
Mm-hmm. And then I know before she went to Euclid Beach, but this is when she was younger. Is that place she normally goes to, or?
So at this time, I don't know anywhere that she like any friends or. Because she usually is just either here or at my daughter's house. She stays in Warrenville. So it's like, we don't know, like, any outside people that you,
Okay, when was the last time this person report was done, if you had to make a guess?
For her, let's see, 2 years ago.
So probably about 2 years ago, so about 2000? Roundabout?
Because I don't know if we made a missing. We called, but I don't think we could do a missing person because she just like stormed off or whatever, and they was like she could come back, you know. So it wasn't like she was with men or.
But
yeah,
I mean, technically speaking, when someone walks off, you know, like they're not supposed to walk off, and they walked off.
And
right. But hey, neither here nor there.
Okay.
So I'll say about 2000.
Okay.
Roundabout.
And they know exactly what kind of car that was.
It was a silver car. They got the plate.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
talking about. I asked sister if she saw her sister in the car. She said, "I don't think so." I'm like, bro, I don't know how vocal the other sister is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know me and my siblings. We're loud of each other. I'm not even gonna say otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
she is you. Yeah, I think she's trying to calm down because she has 3 kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She starts in correction I've been badgering her for years to get in the county. You know, get you some good benefits for the kids, good job, and so she actually is in the county now. And I'm like, girl, you got a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's like what I tell people. They're like, yeah, I want a police officer. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna learn real fast what we do.
That's right. Yep.
Because it's a little bit different than the TV shows.
Right.
Well, not a little bit. It's a lot different from the TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Last time she ran off. How long was she gone for before she came back? A day, hours.
It was a couple days.
Couple days. So let's say about 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
And did she come home or did she ask to be picked up from somewhere?
No, she did. She came. She came
she
back.
came
This was
out.
my daughter stayed in Longwood. But she haven't been at this house that long.
No. Okay.
And for her to do this, it's just like my niece is missing. I'm sure my daughter probably told you that. Adrianna, that's my niece that's missing. And we had the detectives and stuff came, and now she is, we think her ex did something to her, like.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, they can't even. Trust, it's just so much with that. It's like, dude, and then you pick now.
Right.
Now we got 2 people missing.
And so she walked out about 11 o'clock?
Was it 11? I think she on the phone with her. Let me, I'm gonna tell you. So I texted Deja so it was right before 11. So
Right
I
before
texted
11.
her.
.37 the radio. What's my cat over here? Thank you. And I'm away from my car. What's the first 2?
Deja. They just dropped her off down the street.
So that was them. And did you see how they looked or anything?
No, I wasn't even paying attention.
So where's she at?
It wasn't him. It wasn't who? No, that's not the dude that was trying to attack me. That's not him. The dude who tried to attack me was in a gray one of those cars. What's that car? It's like a truck. Chris, and you didn't even sound how I can't even read. How you was talking earlier on that phone, you couldn't even talk like this. So something was wrong with you. So don't sit here and try to act cool.
Right, like it ain't nothing. We already got somebody missing.
So what happened?
Well, when I did go out the house and then I got a little fire and then I was finna sit down somewhere, but then this man in this gray truck, he was wearing a hat, he was wearing a white t-shirt, and he sounded like he couldn't even talk, but he kept following me, and then he got out his car, so I ran, and then he was chasing me, and then he did put my hands behind my back and put me back in the car, but then
You didn't never say you got in the car, dude. You just skipped. So you was in the car.
Yes.
Dude, I'm telling you, this
I have 50 people looking for you right now.
And now you see why I'll be like,
The
look.
Cleveland Remembrance page is in the middle of posting you. Where were you at? How you talking right now? You was not even talking like that earlier, Kristen. It was something wrong with you. You was on drugs or something. So tell me right now.
And I told him the same thing.
What did they do to you?
Was you
And they
sexually
were old.
assaulted or anything?
I heard them. It was more than one man. They were old.
It was, at first, it was 2 males and 1 other female in there, but then he let the other male go, and then another female got
in the car?
So
the dude was actually, like...
So you went and did drugs? Like, what happened?
Right, did you do
mean,
drugs?
Don't sit here and lie, Kristen.
The one thing, just don't lie, because otherwise things will go spiraling out of control. If you, and just be honest about it. You need to be honest with me. If you just left out and you did some drugs and you didn't want to say anything to anybody, then that's what it is.
With other people, Kristen?
But you can't lead me to believe something that didn't happen.
And
then,
yes, they was crackheads. Yes, they
Right.
he sold dope out his truck.
Right.
Him and his girlfriend.
Which is what is, because I don't want to be grabbing someone out of a truck, throwing them on the ground for no reason, and then I'm hurting someone else because you're saying something that didn't happen. So let's just rewind back to the beginning, okay? And if you just messed up and decided to self-medicate, you have to tell us that, okay? And if you didn't want to tell them, that's
somebody on my door.
That's fine too.
Who is that?
Okay, but I don't want to hurt somebody or myself thinking that something happened that didn't actually happen. If you decided to do something.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
I mean, would it be easier for you to talk to me over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, and then, we can talk in a quiet tone, but you have to tell me what exact, because I'm not judging. Okay, you have to tell me exactly what happened, because I don't want to have to rough someone up for no reason, and then I get in trouble.
And the man in the truck that I just left out of, he sells dope in his truck and whatever we was smoking, and he be around the gas stations over here in Garfield. 131st, I think it's in Garfield. It's back that way.
Yeah.
I know where he live in his truck with his girlfriend, and he wearing a white hat right now. And a brown jacket with fur in it, but it's a leather brown jacket.
Leather brown jacket. So
and yellow and black shoes.
So you in the car did a little crack or whatever, or you just went along for the ride.
I just went along for the ride. I did smoke with them, but I did smoke something, and might have not known what it was. But it wasn't.
But this is what I'm talking about. I need the truth. When you say something
I know.
Okay. So you got in, went for a ride, smoked something you didn't know about. What happened then? Did you guys just drive around for a while, and then they eventually?
Yeah, because throughout the night, that's his job. He sells dope throughout the night to other people and sell all types of stuff that I don't know. He sells.
Stay here, and you can. Yeah, she wasn't. Okay, so you got in, decided to drive around, smoke something you didn't quite know, and then.
Well, honestly, all I smoked was a cigarette. I kept telling him he kept trying to. Since he a crackhead, of course he's gonna try to trick you into it. But I was like, come on.
No, you were just fine with just a cigarette alone.
Yeah, I was just fine with the cigarette.
And then so you guys were just in the car,
and he was driving around giving other people crack.
Okay.
Him and his girlfriend. She passed out from it. She was in the car, and then this other lady who was buying crack from was in the car with us, and that's when they dropped me off right there on Barlet. But I know where they be. He in Garfield, he's 131st. Yeah, he lived in his truck actually, but the address they did take me to was 4417 in Garfield.
In Garfield. And is it a truck or like a van?
It's a truck.
So pickup truck with the bed in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a truck.
Okay, great. Do you know his name or his street name?
Well, it's a truck you can open the back like this. It's one of those.
Okay, I got it. I understand that.
Like a regular truck.
Yes. Yep. Oh, what's do you know what his name is? Even nickname or street name.
Actually, yes. Wayne. Some of them call him Big Wayne D. His name was Wayne. That's the last person I was with. The man earlier, he acted like he was already on drugs. The man who tried to chase me, he seemed like he was like doped up. Like he didn't even. It didn't even seem like he knew what he was doing.
Okay. He was high as nothing else. Just yeah.
It just seemed like
He was-
something.
he
I'm
already
thinking like
smoked
it gotta be something wrong with this man because he trying to like be friendly with me, but he's trying to hurt me at the same time.
Right,
That's how it started off. But then once I went in the store, I was trying to buy something, and I guess the man, I walked outside, he seen me crying. That's where I met Bill at, the second dude. That's where and he just wanted to help, so he said I could drive around with him for a little while.
While he was doing
Yeah,
this
and
thing.
then I said if my mom says it's okay for me to come back home, then I'll go back home, and if not, then I would have just stayed with him.
Okay.
But I wasn't.
And
Don't
you're-
smoke no.
Okay, you didn't smoke no crack. It was just a cigarette in the car, or
I was-
whatever.
And they also sell whiskey. I did drink some of that. I did do
some whiskey.
So I did.
And you're not physically hurt or hurt in any other way, right? No. Okay. Well, you scared your entire family. You know that, but okay. Okay.
That's her. I'm sorry.
For what?
No, you gotta do. I mean, you.
It's my job.
You cared about your sister. That's not what you're about.
Do I look angry?
But you
Look
can't.
at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Right.
Don't be upset. Don't be upset, okay?
David, you have your kids. You gotta be there for them. So you can't let this take you all the way out. Just like I still have your brothers and sisters that I still gotta be there for. You cannot. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose your mind. You give it to God, because that's what I've done. And that's it. That's it. Because you're gonna lose it.
Right.
You will literally lose it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I come from a big family myself. I'm the oldest of 6. Okay? And we've had issues with one of my brothers. Okay? My mom said almost the exact same thing to me when I was 20, 22. She's like, you got your life to live.
Mm-hmm.
And pray for your brother. You know, because I had a little one at the time. I was like, but it's family at that point. Because you got your own family. Yeah, you always be related, always be sister.
Yeah.
But sister is different from kids. And that's exactly how my mom said it. That's your brother, but that's not your kid.
That's right.
And, and I'm not saying not to care. Because that's, no one can tell you not to care.
But I care till like I just get sick, like I don't feel good.
How you gonna be there for your kids? They got asthma and going through all that. You going to the doctors.
And Zayden was at home crying, needed his inhaler, and I'm focused on thinking something that happened to you. I'm focused on thinking somebody raping you or doing something to you.
And that's selfish.
And I done left Zayden at home, and he haven't even used his inhaler or nothing. And he go through his whatever. Like that's very selfish. You could at least said something. Like I'm sitting here going crazy, worried about you.
And you sending them voice messages. He trying to kill me, and
yeah, got me calling. Me and my mom was.
And she out here got her mom in it.
My mom on the phone right now. We've been concerned about it.
Thank you. But guess what?
She been here every step of the way, taking me to the police. To do this for you.
And people say I'm heartless though.
And I just want you to care about other people's feelings and at least say something. At least say something.
Stuff. I'm not doing it. I still have my youngest 18, about to graduate from high school. I don't have time. My mental mind is important. Not about to do it.
I'm not even going to talk about my 18-year-old trying to graduate high school. We'll see if that happens.
Right.
But okay. Well, I'm glad for happy endings.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just so
we
happy.
were staking out over there. I even called out the car. He came up.
Yeah, he was good. They were good.
I'm like,
I appreciate that.
I'm like, stake it out, stake it
And
out.
you know, you don't get that a lot these days.
And I was telling
And
about
I
Adrianna.
appreciate that. All of them were genuine since we went to the police station.
Okay.
He was on it. You guys were on it, and that's genuine. That I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the happy ending. Well, I think everyone needs to get some rest.
Yeah, well, I gotta go to work. Look, I gotta go. My kids gotta be up.
I don't even know. Y'all want to give you a
How old are your
hug
kids?
now.
Girl. 3,
Oh, crap. You're not getting any
5,
rest. Forget it.
and 10.
I'm sorry I even mentioned it. You're not getting any rest. Sorry I mentioned. I mean, those are fun ages. I hate the teenage years. But those are the fun ages.
Those are the fun.
Okay, everybody.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to have you up. I'm sorry.
Stay put. Alright, man. You here for it?
No calls on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey guys. Good, how are you?
Hi, sir. Kevin Callahan. Nice to meet you, sir.
Cool beans, man.
Yeah. Hi, man. Hi, this is Kevin Callahan from Cleveland.
Yeah, so you know what you can't tell from those photos is how much of a drop off there is in that
Well,
backyard.
when we
That's
came originally, it was basically above ground.
the backyard.
It may have been, I don't know, 8 to 11 inches submerged.
Really?
Maybe 8 inches. Correct.
Okay.
You could see the wheel.
No,
The wheel was
no,
at
no.
the
I'm
bottom.
talking about just the slope of the backyard. Which
right.
is like it's a crazy slope back there.
Yeah.
Everything here is there.
Tell me about it. I have a backyard that is way worse than
You can't tell by the video.
Yeah.
You know, watching it on video, you can't see the drop like that.
Yeah. Right.
So just so hey, fuck, I haven't seen it. Yeah, we've been meeting with the
So I have to pay to get this fixed? After they destroy everything, this is up to me now?
Well, it's generally like a homeowner's insurance thing.
Wow, so I don't have insurance, so I'm fucked up.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You would then extract it from the tenant.
Right.
You know, it would be their responsibility. Yeah. So listen, when you first saw this,
Right.
you saw tell us what you saw when you first came back here. This is 2 days ago.
Correct. Yeah, so when I first came back, well, first...
You saw this on your camera.
Right. So my mother lives 2 blocks down the street.
Yeah.
There was an alert on the ring cam that my fiance showed me maybe, I don't know, about 5:46.
Okay.
So it was some, piece of shit back here underneath my ladder fucking around or whatever.
Yeah.
So I drove up here in about 90 seconds. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why are you back at my house?
Yeah.
Who are you? Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, Kathy's brother was fucking so-and-so. I'm like...
Did he say his name?
I couldn't remember.
Okay.
And I was just like, fuck it, because, Kathy's like half-ass retarded. The whole fucking family's retarded. So, I'm like, whatever. He said he was back here taking a leak. So then, so at that point, I go back. So this encounter happened over there.
Like
He had
in
a
the front,
shovel.
towards the front
Correct.
yard?
On the other side of
Yeah.
my box truck.
All right.
So, so that happened or whatever, and I made up with him, and he had the shovel in the bag or whatever. Then he jumps in the car and they speed off.
What car did he get in?
I don't know.
Okay.
I told them. Yeah.
Okay.
And, so moving forward, they went up the hill in this direction.
Okay.
And picked them up basically at the end of the driveway. Then.
Do you remember
then
how
I-
many other people were in the car?
No, it was nobody in the passenger seat. He got in the passenger seat.
Okay.
In the front. So then Huh?
And you didn't notice anybody in the back seat?
No.
Okay.
And then again, I really wasn't like paying attention too much. And so then I went back to my mom's. We ate. And at that point, she told me that he's been back here for about the better part of an hour.
Okay.
You know, as you can see on the film.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty
weird.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Right, because it doesn't take it out. And then she said that she can hear him on the video pouring water. And she was like, doesn't sound like piss. He was probably stealing water from the side of my house and doing whatever the fuck he was doing back there.
Yeah.
So, you know, that being a thing, we came back, flashlights and shit, see what the fuck was going on.
Okay.
I go up underneath and I see like a piece of plastic. I thought it was like a bucket or something.
Okay.
And I could see it through like right here because like this fucking idiot just had the thing sitting here like a
Oh yeah,
a
like
TV.
all these things. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, first of all, I can't even move these fucking things.
Yeah.
But he just had them up there, but it wasn't submerged. Like they did that to extract it.
Okay.
It was just sitting up here.
Okay.
And then, so then I called the police. About 4 times they came.
So when you hang on, just to back up, you saw like what was probably the wheel. Is that what you were talking
Correct,
about?
but you couldn't see it with the naked eye because at this point it was dark.
You're
I
looking
came
at
there first at
flashlight.
like 5:50. Then I go back to my mom's. You know, I'm
you.
eating, talking shit, playing with the kids, having a good time. You know, because my ladder's still here, and I'm like, all is well. You know, then she told me that he's been back here for a while. I'm like, that ain't right.
Yeah.
So, you know, come back and
Checking it out.
came back with a flashlight. Like it took them like over 50 minutes to come. So like I went home to go take a shit because I had a huge bowl of greens. And then we saw him on a thing. I told him that I could be here in about 6 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I got here at 5, give or take. And so they were here. The police got here, and you know, I let them know what was going on and everything. And then you know, and I told them like, and the one cop was unfathomably dismissive, Officer Beers.
Okay.
Unfathomably condescending and dismissive, you know, and so then he was about to leave. He just dismissed it as crackhead shit. He said it like 3 or 4 times. I said, crackheads don't go through the trouble to do things of this nature. A crackhead would have took my ladder.
Right.
You know, I own a real estate company. I take losses all the time. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So moving forward, so the guy was about to leave, and he told my fiance and I, when we found out what was in the thing, to give him a call back. I mean, I don't know if you guys operate like that, but that was pretty fucked up. So then at that point,
how did you find out that it was a body?
Oh, because he made my fiance and I dig it out and beat on it with sledgehammers and shit until my cousin went, as my cousin held the flashlight. Yeah, we're the fucking heroes. They didn't do shit.
Yeah.
We literally cracked the case.
Okay.
With the sledgehammer and shit, you know.
So all these tools are your tools.
Absolutely. That is correct.
Okay, so when I'm just trying to get the timeline.
Okay, sure. So
when, hang on.
Uh-huh.
So when they arrive, you meet them here. You meet the cops here.
That is correct.
You show them this. You're like, this shit isn't right.
Absolutely.
And they're like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Whatever.
Right. Absolutely.
Did they then completely depart the scene?
The only way that we could keep them here
is if
is
you
for
would start breaking it up.
absolutely.
I got you. All right, so you start breaking it up.
Right. So my girl's, I'm like, just stop. I'll do it. I don't want her to swing the fucking sledgehammer and all that and everything. So I came back here, bust everything up.
I got
I'm hitting it. So then the side cracks over here where the black plastic was.
Okay.
On the outside of I mean, obviously, you know, it's like a cooler set that you get. I mean, a thing that you put tools in at Home Depot with the thing and the 2 wheels or whatever. So she was in one of those at the time. I didn't know what the fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting it. My girl's prying it with a shovel, and then we could get a little weep. And my cousin's holding a flashlight. The cop finally helped for the first time. He moved a little piece back, and then he let it go, and you know, it had us do everything, like the equivalent of an overseer.
And could you?
So then moving forward, we couldn't tell what it was until I sledged over here and saw the exposed of a brick, like a piece of slab that had some plastic on it.
Okay.
At that point, we went to go retrieve a kitchen knife from inside, and I hit it a little more, and some shit got in my face. I spit it out, but it was dirt, and then the cop cut it, and then something liquid came out. You smell this unfathomably putrid odor, you know, and obviously we know what that is. Then this dumb fuck was like, oh man, it might be a dog. Like, you fucking, who would go through the trouble to bury a fucking dog in this manner? It's absurd.
Yeah.
So Officer Bears, man, he deserves a medal, honestly. But you know, we're pretty fucked up about it.
Yeah.
And his shit isn't cool, man.
No.
You know.
I
And
understand.
yeah, we were literally about to walk into the bowling alley before you guys called us.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, we gave him the number and everything. If you guys need to come again, you can just give us a call.
Okay. We're sorry. We're from Cleveland.
I get it.
We came
And
down
I'll
today.
make myself available. I'm
We
family
appreciate
punchable and easy to deal with.
Oh, great.
Unlike Officer Bears.
Yep.
Beers.
Understand.
And yeah, so then after that, so now I'm just talking to the cop all type of crazy because he's a fucking idiot, in my opinion. And Officer Beers, if you're taking notes. And so then after that, I go back because he has me go retrieve another tool because I work for him like I don't pay taxes, you know. So I go.
Is that the shovel up front that's got concrete on it? That's one of yours.
That is correct.
Okay.
Right, because he took his shovel and empty bags with him.
Right. We saw it.
Right, in a bucket. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you
She
for
hit
that.
the thing and he scattered like a fucking roach.
Yeah.
And I, you know, had I had the foresight, I'd have just called and they could have caught him in the act.
Yeah.
And that would have been fucking amazing, you know.
Yeah.
But moving forward, so after the black bag was exposed, I'm banging the sledgehammer from the top. I'm standing up here doing all this extra shit, trying not to fall into the thing.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just a horrible situation here. So then on the left side, so the black part was on this side right here.
Okay.
The black construction bag, which I guess this is, I don't know.
Part of it, right?
Right. They could have took that with them. That'd have been great, you know, but they left the hole. So with all that, on this side right here, you can see a plastic bag. Encased within the plastic bag was this fucking Spider-Man sheets.
Yeah.
Or maybe Spider-Man printed
Pattern.
material. Right.
Okay.
And so with that, oh man, freezing. So with that, fucking he you know, after that the knife was retrieved, we cut it open, something squirted out.
Okay.
Had the smell, and then I walk away to go retrieve another tool. He's like, "Oh, there goes a hand. Now it's a crime scene." And then I come back like, "You fucking think?"
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, I'm beating on shit with a sled. It could have been a bomb. It could have been anything.
Right.
You know, like.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry you had to go through that, man.
Hey, it's not you guys that do it. It's Officer Beers, man. Just making us all feel safe.
Yeah, I got that.
And I truly feel like if I was somebody else that would have called, it wouldn't have went like this. It would have went a little better. I would have been treated with a little dignity and respect.
Well,
as a taxpaying citizen and has a half dozen properties in the community.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, I'm sorry for that.
Oh man, you don't gotta apologize, man.
Well, I'm trying to apologize on behalf of law enforcement in general, but because you're right, it should not be like that.
I mean, you're not all like that, but, you know.
So, just again, so that we're clear, do you think these gloves were left by the people that were working?
Oh yeah, they left everything fucked up. Absolutely, I'm surprised the body's gone. Honestly.
But none of those were here, right? None of these.
No, they all left those there.
Okay. When you saw your camera,
right,
and when you saw him, did you recognize him as someone you knew?
I've never saw this guy a day in my fucking life. So when he told me that was her brother, I was just like, whatever. But the fact that he knew her, I was just like,
kind of used her name when
correct.
When
I ran into him because I was, you know, ready to engage in physical. Had I known what the fuck I was, I'd have let it go because you know.
Do you? We have the Ring camera video that you sent recently from the front, even. And there were
my fiance. I'm not too tech savvy. I should have been more.
Well, listen, those are fantastic, but there were two men at the front. Do you know either of those men?
No.
So you've never met any of her brothers?
No.
Okay. The two guys were wearing different clothes. Do you remember which of the guys that you saw? You know,
I saw this chubby guy.
Okay, the chubby guy.
Right.
Do you remember what he was wearing by chance?
Man, kind of like some work shit, but like it was like covered in like, you know, work stuff. And I know one of her brothers works on houses.
Okay.
With like Mexicans, Guatemalans, things of that nature. So I just kind of pieced that. But again, at the time, I'm not really looking for clues because I just assume that.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody's back here just taking a leak. It happens
exactly.
To be a
Exactly. And then I get back to my mom's and I see the video.
Then you're looking at
and
it.
I'm like,
I got it.
This isn't right. And then I get back here and I'm like, holy fuck, I need to call the police because whatever the fuck's going on here, I don't want anything to do with it. And I just figure I alert the authorities, and then they would come and not forcibly make us extract the body,
right,
and get no accolades.
Let me ask you this: you put these cameras up, I understand, November 7th.
Listen to this. When I put the cameras up, about 3 weeks ago, I noticed shit was fucked up back here.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no way an animal could move this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right?
Okay.
So, long story short, and then like some more stuff was missing over here. Like I used to have like goats, pigs, and chickens and shit back here. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that being said, man, you think back in a while, and I noticed that that shit wasn't right. So I got cameras on all my houses because I'm tired of all the gang shit and shooting and all this fucking bullshit. So
Yeah.
I put cameras up. I see some bullshit, I'm gonna call the police. And I don't give a fuck what happens. So that's what I'm on, and
So
here we are.
So when you put these up, this is what I'm getting at. Around November 7th,
Right.
is that right?
Right.
And
We have 13 days left on our 30-day free trial.
right now.
Correct.
Okay.
Isn't that some shit?
It is. So when you were back here putting those up, this stuff was kind of piled up right here?
It was like dislodged. It was moved, and there's no way an animal or anything can move this shit. Like, there's no way in the world. And it was just like, now this was like flat. But
Okay.
the shit was like moved away from the house. Like, I don't know if he was trying to.
So something, when you put the cameras in
Right.
November, was clearly different than what you had.
Absolutely. I've had this house since 2008.
Okay.
My first house, I raised like 2.5 of my kids here.
Okay. So you've owned this since 2008. You know
Right.
the backyard.
Right.
When you put the cameras up on November 7th, something was jacked up.
Something wasn't right.
Tell me about the time before that you were last in the backyard.
Oh God, maybe like, I must say maybe like 4 months prior, like whenever, because there's like a boarding house, so I have like 3 separate tenants.
Got
So the washer or the dryer broke.
Okay.
So they had to come around the back or whatever to put that in.
So before November 7th, you hadn't been back here for months.
Correct.
And then when you come back here on November 7th, you see some of these giant pieces stacked up against this.
Right. And one was
it
like
looked
sort of-
odd to you, but you
Absolutely.
But you didn't investigate it because it was just more stuff piled up, and you were busy putting cameras up.
Exactly. And
Okay.
I was literally just here to put cameras that week. I put cameras on like 3 different properties.
Okay. All right.
And
when you came back,
because I had to move the ladder over here because I thought we were done and everything, but he left the ladder on this side, so we had to program that one.
Okay.
Then I had to bring the ladder back here, and I'm like, this is really fucked up. Like, what the fuck? And it can't be erosion. Like, it's obviously nothing natural.
No.
It's weird. Like, I've had this house since I was in my 20s.
right?
Right.
Yeah,
The first house I ever bought.
You're familiar with how things erode.
Absolutely. I'm
This was
also
not-
familiar with the community.
Yeah. Are these 2 houses are vacant, and the one next to you is somebody living in?
No, the one next to me belongs to the Ponders. They went to like a little Catholic grade school together.
Okay.
This building is not empty. I used to belong Seth Collins, good buddy of mine or whatever.
Okay.
These 2 right here have been abandoned before I purchased this property.
Okay.
So those things have been like that for decades.
Those are vacant, but somebody is living there now.
And nobody is living here at all. They purchased
Oh,
that.
okay.
I was about to
Okay.
purchase that one as well. Went for $13,000. I really shit the bed on that. But moving forward, nobody is supposed to be residing in there.
Okay.
They had a dumpster over there, and that's what tore up all the porch and shit. Kind of looks like this in the front, like not the porch, but like the sidewalk and
Okay.
everything. And so
And you said there are folks living here, though, right?
that is correct. This is also a boarding house.
Okay.
That's where they insulted somebody's in there transitioning or whatever. They're like, excuse me, sir. He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was the only funny part of the night, man.
What happened? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, the gentleman, the guys
person.
that are transitioning.
Oh, okay.
So then they, called him out of name.
Okay.
That was the thing.
Okay. It is in the, I guess, on November 7th, when you were
Correct.
putting these up, outside of this,
Like
did you
in
notice?
or around November 7th.
That's
maybe,
fine.
Something like
Yeah, in or around.
I don't want to get to lying about the exact.
No,
date.
no, no, no.
Right.
We use that
Said
terminology
in or
all
around,
yeah.
right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have it like.
Was there anything else back here amiss or trash or extra, anything that you saw that was suspicious?
Right. Now that I'm like, I was never like looking before, and then it was
Yeah.
dark that night, and then after that, I was like, man, fuck this, I ain't coming over here, man. This is some bad juju, man.
You said something else was over here was removed. Did
No,
I hear?
It was one of these slabs that are over here. It was like slid over to the side.
Oh, okay.
And
All
I'm
right.
just like, there's no way in
Okay,
the fucking
okay.
world. Like,
It's
it's
erosion,
incredible
yeah.
off or
Right,
something.
right,
Like, come on, man.
So this is a kind of a left field question, but
Right.
Did you ever find any car parts back here?
No.
Okay, and I'm talking about like a piece of You know that carpet piece that you put in your trunk that goes over your spare tire?
Absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what I'm looking for. You never saw one of those
no,
around the house or back here? Or?
No.
Okay. All right.
Neither was I like looking for one. But
No. That's one of those things that would stick out, though. You know, if you're like, dude, 2 months ago, I found one of those in my driveway. You didn't find anything like that around here, right?
No, I didn't see anything.
How about
like
dumpsters or anything? Have you had dumpsters here?
the only dumpster was next door, but they got that out like in the summer.
Okay.
That's the one that tore up the sidewalk.
I got it.
Yep.
Got it.
And there's no room for a dumpster in a driveway, and if you put them on the street, then they make you pay for a permit. And if you don't pay a permit, then the citation's more than that permit.
And then my last question is, how do you get up this hill in the winter? This thing out here on
Dude,
the other side is unbelievable.
I got 4-wheel drive. I'm sitting on 30, sitting on 35s with the lift kit.
That thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
I can't imagine any of your neighbors wouldn't have a
But
car
they
like
shovel this street first, though.
Do they?
But sometimes when it gets bad, like you can look out the window, like my son and I, we used to drink like cocoa and shit, like when I was, he's like in his 20s now, but we used to sit outside and watch cars slide down the street.
Oh, I believe it.
And like if you do any research, cars that park on the street get fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, from sliding
because
cars,
they can't
right?
see because the sun comes up and they just smack every single car parked on this side of the street.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is crazy.
And my brother had a Land Rover, and Dad let me drive it. I parked it out front. My father taught in the district for 42 years before he retired. He was like, "So you haven't been outside this morning?" I was like, "No, what's up?" He was like, "Oh, your brother's car's in pieces all the way up and down the street. It's outside, it's fucking sweeping the shit up, man." I called him up. He wasn't too happy about it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that Kathleen lives here with her husband, right?
Correct. Then I had her go. I don't want to deal with her or anybody. She's like,
how about any of her kids? Do they ever come by?
Yeah, her daughter comes by all the time. All her kids are close to being on the spectrum of like being just like fucking stupid or retarded.
Okay.
So like they would never have anything to do with anything, nor would I see anybody telling any of them of some illicit or fucked up activity because they can't hold water and they're just like really not. Like my 8-year-old son's a lot more advanced. Our daughter comes through all the time. She has 5 kids, and they babysit the grandkids and everything.
Okay.
The oldest kid's like 4.
But they're generally in and out.
Correct.
How about Jermaine? Do you know Jermaine?
Yes.
One of her sons?
Right.
Okay. Is that one of the kids that you're talking about? Is
Right.
that?
He's also retarded.
Okay.
And he has poor money hitter. And, probably raising 3rd grade.
Do you know where he stays at? He doesn't stay with her?
No. Hell no. No, he isn't allowed over here because he was over here. I was renting him like years ago. And one of his fucking friends stole an iPhone. And the police came here, and I was like, "Get your shit, get the fuck out. I don't play any of those games. No crackhead shit. I have to do. Yep. Killer dependency and shit. I don't want to deal with any of that shit. Right. Get the fuck out. That's it.
Yeah, that's you don't need that as a landlord for sure. You own a bunch of properties, you said, huh?
I got like 8.
Oh my god. Nice. It's a nice business.
No, it's a nightmare, obviously. My other tenants, they fucking, he's in jail for fucking double homicide. And I lost about 6 figures on a moratorium when the government said that, you don't have to pay your rent. This is a fucking nightmare. And then this is it. And this is the last one I actually have rented.
Right.
So I'm about to liquidate my entire portfolio and start driving trucks. I'm done with this shit.
Did this used to be a garage over there?
Yeah, it was. I had it dismantled and everything. I also collect antique cars and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I'm trying to get into like boats. We want to start something. Airbnbs. But
Understood.
yeah, I'm done with
No, this is not like a retaining wall. This was actually part of the
No, I used to
garage.
have a dog, and then when my dog died, that's when I got all fucking weird, and that's when I got the goats and stuff, because I wasn't ready for another dog.
Yeah.
I got the goats and the pigs and the chickens.
Okay, yeah, I see the.
Yep, so I was trying to start a little homestead, and the brush was so high, and that's why I think they did the shit, because in the summer, the brush comes all the way up to here.
Okay.
Then I can't afford the landscapers, but you can get 2 goats for $250, and then
they take care of it.
And then my mother-in-law's from Pakistan, so since she carries it up, my brother's an archer, so it works out, man.
That's an archer.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's right. Yeah, no doubt. Well, listen, man, we appreciate your time. Like I said, I'm going to leave you my card. All right. Listen, Cleveland, we are going to be in touch.
Greens, man.
And
so next time I'm in Cleveland, beer on you guys.
Yeah,
you got it.
Listen, 100%.
All right, cool beans.
That's a guarantee. Let me. Is it?
So we're have to go to court and all that stuff too, huh?
Lauren, at some point probably. Is it Lauren Evans? Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. LORAN.
A-N.
Correct.
Okay.
Lauren West Evans.
And what's a good phone number for you?
Area code 412.
Yep.
519.
Yep.
2829.
Very good. A good mailing address for you.
P.O. Box 82610, Pittsburgh, PA 15218.
15218.
That is correct.
Okay. That number that you gave me, cell phone?
That is correct.
How about an email?
West, WEST, BANKS 1980 @gmail.com. Oh shit, she's sitting in the car with the heat off.
West Banks 1980 @gmail.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lauren, what's your date of birth?
5/18/80.
5/18/80. Okay. We're good, man. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Evans, we appreciate it, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, now I keep the shit to the truck, man. All of them.
All right. Thanks again.
Talk to you later.
She was found with a gunshot wound to her head in Pittsburgh. He has connections and ties to Pittsburgh. He has connections and ties to a bunch of guns.
Friend pleading for answers tonight as details surface about the man accused of killing a woman from Cleveland, leaving her body in a yard in Wilkinsburg. Good evening, I'm Ken Rice. That woman, Adrianna Taylor, was found shot in the head and buried in Wilkinsburg. Her boyfriend, Anthony Kennedy, is now wanted for murder. And tonight we're hearing from a friend who says he was one of the last people to speak to Taylor and one of the first to realize that something wasn't right. KDK's Erica Moke is live with the story. Erica.
Hey, Ken. Yeah, Edgar Hoyle says that he has known Adrianna Taylor since middle school. He says he and a few others started to get worried after calls and texts to Taylor went unanswered for days. Tonight, he tells me he is heartbroken and wishes he would have brought up his concerns about her relationship while he still had the chance.
I'm sorry that I could. I want to. I wish I could bring you back.
Wiping away tears, speaking directly to the friend he calls Dree, Edgar Hoyle says the 23-year-old who loved life did not deserve death.
Man, I miss you. I miss your soul, your energy and stuff like that.
Hoyle says he was one of the first to realize the Cleveland woman was missing. Then, on Thanksgiving night, police were called here to 818 Hill Avenue in Wilkinsburg. In the backyard, Taylor was found dead, shot in the head, and buried.
She didn't kill herself. She didn't bury herself. She didn't do none of that herself. Somebody had to kill her.
The new details about what was found beyond this wooden fence revealed today in the arrest warrant for this man, Anthony Kennedy. Kennedy is now wanted for aggravated murder in connection to Taylor's death. Police say the two were living together in Cleveland before she went missing. Hoyle says he had concerns about his friend's relationship with a 43-year-old, but kept them to himself. Something he now regrets.
I feel like this is something I should have talked to her about. Like I've had a red flag. I should have said I didn't say anything. I'm like, you're grown. It's your business and stuff. I'm not your father. I'm your friend.
According to the arrest warrant, at one time Kennedy lived in Pennsylvania and has ties to the house where Taylor's body was found.
Whoever it was, they blood or DNA up under her fingers because I know she was fighting back.
Police are still looking for Kennedy. There's a reward for information leading to his location and arrest. Meantime, Hoyle is still looking for the reason why his friend was killed and has no sympathy for the person who did it.
You did something very wrong and very bad, and you deserve all the time they're going to give you. You deserve life, but I can't even fake to you, you don't deserve to be alive.
Again, police are still looking for Kennedy tonight. If you have any information, they would like to hear from you. For now, reporting live, Erica Moke, KDKA News.
911, what's your emergency?